just
Okay.
insult
They have no
the
context.
most efficient country in the world.
They have no context
yeah.
for what just happened. Let's leave them wondering. They can hear us.
They don't need it. Now do they?
Tigger.
Little man.
Oh my god.
We need
Yeah,
Pseudo
Sonic
Tigger.
Tigger makes me think of my old dog Rocky, who literally did that in a swamp. It was hilarious. We just saw this tail wagging because he was a German Shepherd, but he held his tail like a husky. So we just saw his tail wagging above this tall grass, and then it would disappear, and then his entire body would just jump out over the grass. He would spot us, land, the tail would then keep on going. He would jump, spot us, land, tail would keep on going. It was hilarious. It's like a shark's dorsal fin. Actually, it was more akin to a dolphin. Just you see the fin, and then it disappears, and all of a sudden you see the whole creature, and then you see the fin, and then all of a sudden the whole creature. You had a whale of a time there. Pun really not intended, but anyway.
Too bad. It is.
We shall return to the ruins.
You
And
don't
our
intend
adventurers.
puns.
I don't remember what the fuck happened last time.
You
That
don't
is what the
intend
intro is for.
Wait, really?
No, it's for me to enjoy hearing the sound of my own voice.
I
Well,
thought you always do that.
Yes, but
Because
serves
I
the
don't
second
talk nearly enough
purpose.
during these segments.
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 I
yes.
misheard it.
Sexments.
For
What I
fuck's
heard.
sake.
You didn't say segments, but you know.
Who's
Why does
drowning?
it sound
Okay,
like Odd
who's
was
drowning? Yeah,
underwater there?
yeah, who's
Oh, that
drowning?
wasn't me. That wasn't odd. That was me. I was
Oscar.
trying to
I've
take a.
just I've said nothing.
I was tempted to take a. I was trying to drink tea, but I was laughing.
Right, anyway. We return to our adventurers as they explore a ruin. Its purpose, that of worship, its creators unknown. What is very known, however, is the undead whom wander the halls, and apparently they're expanding to the land outside said halls. The party, which I've just realised I missed the H in the, so it says te party, to pay off the massive favour of bringing someone to pay off the massive favour of bringing someone back from death, a task to stop the source of the undead from the unknown cave. A task set by Kimi, who, despite her strong wield of magic, reaching beyond even your own capabilities, was not able to observe anything about it through arcane means. So, armed with little knowledge, 3 bottles of holy water, and the plan of, let's just see what happens. It's no surprise that they're now at the bottom of 155 drop, 150 feet drop, staring at a collection of weapons pinned to the wall whilst an undead janitor in full armor ran in the opposite direction. Is it possible to find out who created this underground prayer house? Or is the DM just leading them on? How have we managed to have 40 of these sessions already? And will I ever run out of these useless questions to ask? Let us find out, and let us see what this adventure holds for us today with the dummies and their dice.
Here's a not useless
Thank you,
question.
narrator.
40
Ah,
I can answer your
Hold on.
question. No, you.
No, you!
wait, where the fuck are we at? Are we here?
I remember
No,
where we
we're
were at.
here.
Scroll down.
We were in a room. There was a bunch of weapons that had names written on them. They were displayed, and they were very stuck to the wall.
Wow, Odd,
So-
you remember everything.
That's because the last thing I did before the session ended was I actually got out some of the paper I had and wrote down the names if we needed them.
Ah,
We have
you're smart.
that was
you
This is
take
awkward.
notes.
The room is not attached to the floor. That's awkward. Get on the map layer, you ass. There we go.
Find yourself.
Are you sick too, Comet?
No, I just find it funny that the floor isn't attached to the
just choking
floor.
on
There's a
something.
floor in this plan, and it's the floor.
That was fucking awful.
Just like me!
Anyway, you are stood in an armory, yeah?
Oh god, it comes
The
back.
Germans just
no.
gonna come and go, I'm afraid. You stood in an armory.
As they do,
There-
as they do.
Isn't much armor or weapons. The ones which are there are of
Be able-
subpar quality, and what was it? 5 of them are bolted to the wall.
I was half expecting you to go Irish for a second.
Oh, sure.
Well, it's like 40 sessions. Let's just go for almost all of them.
I was going to say, well,
Just piss off everyone.
unlike German, I actually have Irish ancestors, which means it's not quite as racist.
It's not quite as racist. There we go.
Can
My
I-
friend is Irish.
Can I make an Arcana check very quickly to see if there's
Can
like,
I-
is there an illusion on the blades to make them look crappier than they actually are or something?
Sure.
Can
roll
I
an
just start
Arcana
hitting
check.
things?
Oh god, no.
Yes, the room can start hitting you back as well.
Okay.
That's a 5.
So no, you look closer. Your nose is pressed right up against the blade. Damn, this is some good illusion magic.
Could I roll an Arcana check as well?
I was asking as well.
I mean, you can make him.
What was that?
Okay,
Okay,
whoever's-
who's shaving?
everyone just
I
looks
opened up-
at Boar. Horror grips their face.
1d20 plus 3?
I believe so.
Sorry, I opened up something on my phone
Is it
really
only
quickly
two?
and it made noise. I'm sorry.
So no,
Is
Lucian's
it
face
only
joins
two?
you, pressing against these blades. Damn, this illusion magic is strong.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Can I?
You can as well if you want.
Come,
Thank you.
Magnus, join us.
Just everyone.
Join us! One of us.
There are now
One
3
of
members of the
us.
party essentially licking the blades, going, you know, they taste rusty as well. Is that illusion? Can illusion? I'm not sure. Can illusion do that? Look, I rub it and some rust comes off. Damn, this illusion magic is powerful.
Can Night Eyes do an Arcana check?
Ow.
It'll be a straight D20 because he has an intelligence of 10.
No, he's not trained. He's not trained in Arcana.
I'm rolling it. Can I roll anyway?
No.
I know.
He has no idea on these matters.
There you go.
Anyone?
This is terrible tasting ham.
Terrible tasting ham,
Oh,
of
they can't
course.
see.
I
In
can't
in
see the
seeing
roll.
everyone attempting to lick these swords, you now see a pseudo dragon trying to tromp on them, looking very displeased with the taste.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh no!
Wow.
That's why he's
bad.
trying to eat them.
Okay.
Can I cast detect magic just see if that does
Oh my God.
anything?
I mean, you can cast
No.
detect magic if you want.
It's the
We
only.
can't get these swords anyway.
Well, it's not.
I mean, they're
not to
just
collect the
bolted to a
swords.
wall.
It's not to collect the swords. It's to see if there's anything else that might have some element
Didn't
of
we
magic. to
already?
it.
Didn't we already do that? Didn't we already cast detect magic?
I think I did at one point. How long? And it's duration of 10 minutes. So, oh boy, this would be the question of how long.
I don't think you have cast it yet. You haven't used you haven't expended a spell slot to do so. So.
He can't do it ritually, can he?
Nope.
Alright.
I don't
Actually,
believe so. No.
I think I did, and I accidentally ticked it off.
Did he do it on the door? The first door?
No, you and Cerno were up ahead while we were
Retrieving
trying to-
Savangal's clothes from the wreckage.
Mm.
Wait, what?
She threw extra clothes on the ground.
In a hope
Yeah.
to make it
Yep, as
sort
a
of-
cushion.
Yeah.
I completely.
She didn't
blanked
strip
on
and throw her clothes. She just threw extra clothes.
that.
Wow.
I completely missed that.
Guys,
Wow.
I just
Also,
realized
she's a
something.
cat, so you wouldn't be seeing much more than you did on Boar.
No.
This is what I
I
get
wouldn't
for
have.
not...
Both character and in and out of character, I wouldn't have looked. But jeez.
So
This is
no.
what I get.
Like
Sana
Boar,
probably wouldn't.
Savangale can't remove her clothes.
I know you want it.
I was going to say
What
she has not
furry bait
tried
is
to do
this?
so. Therefore, that rule is not in effect. It's like paladins; they're immune to all diseases, but if they try and take advantage of that, they can still get sexually transmitted diseases. Anyway,
Wait, what?
Hold
Hold on, I missed something and all I heard was sexually transmitted diseases.
Can
Watch the
I cast
video
detect
later.
magic, please?
paladins are immune to all diseases. However, if they try and take advantage of that, they will always get a sexually transmitted disease.
But that's still a disease.
That's the whole point. They're immune to them unless they're taking advantage of it, and then they're not.
This is how this is
fucking
starting.
amazing.
40th episode, guys.
Shall we
So,
continue
so
Yes.
next room.
down the hall?
No, wait. So,
Yes.
Abby, what were you trying to ask?
Oh, no, I was going to say, this is what I get for not reading Night Eyes' sheet properly. He has advantage on all perception checks. Basically, all perception checks. Because of his keen senses.
I believe is that smell and
It's sight, hearing, and smell.
sight, hearing, and smell, or smell.
I still haven't seen that roll of the natural one yet.
What about
Yeah, no, that's
Oh.
because she rolled it to GM.
Ah, alright.
Here he goes, guys. I'm
I mean,
thinking
either way, he was going to think it was ham, but.
it's even better that I rolled in that one for him.
So, and Lucian, are you actually going to cast Detect Magic?
Yes, just for the heck of it, just to play it safe.
Well, this illusion magic is so strong, it doesn't even register in Detect Magic. Oh, wait, no, that was probably just rusty swords on the wall. There is no sense of magic aura
Okay.
from the
that's-
swords
Hmm?
emanating. In the room in general, there is very faint traces of divination magic, however.
Huh. Okay. I'll mention this to the rest of the party.
I believe it's divination.
Does it pin? Wait, I'm trying to remember what divination is in this world. It's just like finding out about something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fine magic. Not quite, but almost.
So most likely someone cast the spell in this room. Who are
Probably.
back?
Probably.
Wait, it may not be divination. Hang on. Sorry. I believe. No, not that one. Bugger, what's it called? Sorry, abjuration. There we go. Abjuration.
Ew.
Huh.
Some abjuration.
You see a fly through one ear and out the other of both Comet and Sono's ears.
Oh, some weird shit, man.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
I don't
a
remember.
frog-like tongue just gets out of Cerno's mouth and
Ah,
fly.
ugh.
Ugh. Don't make me even more sick, man. That's disgusting.
All right,
And the rest
so
of the party just
He's a
walks
druid. He
away.
lives off nature.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
Ugh.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Yes.
I would do voices, but I can't do voices. Yeah, let's
which
go.
way do you go?
Which way can we go?
This way,
Well,
I
we're
assume.
here at the moment. Yeah.
Assuming
Alrighty then.
we go that way.
What's the lighting in the room, by the way?
How?
Torchlight. Just
So,
torches. Torches mounted on the wall.
Okay, that's good.
Fires burning. Looking at them, they seem to be. There seems to be a bit of ash on the floor below them, but they seem to be relatively fresh torches.
Agnes is
Hmm.
keeping an eye behind them, by the way.
All right.
Half expecting the janitor to come back.
Beyond, there is a corridor.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 which leads to another creaky wooden door.
How would we know it's creaky if we haven't gone through it yet?
Because it's swinging ever so slightly and creaking. And also, there's relatively medium-sized holes in the wood, and the iron bands which held the wood together are sort of rusting.
So all in all, it just looks creaky.
It looks like it hasn't really been cared for a long time.
Hmm.
Janitor needs to do better at his job.
I was about to say, someone's not doing their fucking job then.
Do I make a pun?
Someone go would like to check for traps.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation, yeah.
That creaky door's a bit creepy. Look, that's my comedy level for tonight. Okay.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm just doing German accents every now and then.
You still say tonight, even though it's like 9 or 8 a.m. there for you.
Look, the vast majority of us, it's night. So, and
Yeah.
I'm using the British version of vast majority, which apparently means slightly more than 50%. Anyway,
Anyway, 22.
I'm getting too political. With a 22, this creaking and holy wooden door is not trapped, except for maybe dry rot.
All right, please look safe.
Sana will walk through first.
Can I? Oh, I was about to say, can I break it down?
And as Sano walks through the door, he is ambushed by provisions. In this room, you find that there are boxes and crates of what appears to be different types of foods and other sort of provisions you would expect to find maybe on sort of expeditions going places. You see sort of boxes of oil for lanterns, you see torches, you see foods to be preserved, but you also see fruits and other sort of more fresh, some raw meat. And as you enter the room, quite a stench hits your nose. And after a little bit of looking around the room, you notice the food further at the back is well past its date to which it should have probably been eaten or chucked. Rancid, rotten fruit.
Ugh,
It's all just sort of
no.
lumped into this room, thrown in mismatched areas. Looks like crates have just been
No.
dropped down and just left there.
Are any
It
of
doesn't-
them slightly spattered in blood by any chance?
Yes, one is.
Ugh. Any other doors in this room?
Investigate.
None that you can see through the piles of rotting and perfectly healthy food.
I am not moving any of that. I say we go
Yeah.
back to a different route.
Agreed. One that smells at least a little better than this.
Abigail's going to see if she can find anything that that she can sneak away from here that people who come back here might not notice.
No.
Is it?
Well,
It's
won't
just
be any
food
of
in
us.
here. It's just food in here, right?
No, you've got other provisions like
Torches,
lamp
provisions.
oil, torches. You've got some wooden beams, some of them rotting, some of them in much better condition. Looking at them, it reminds you very strongly of the sort of stuff which was used to erect the scaffolding which you have recently collapsed.
We're not getting out of here.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Alright.
Some of us may.
Sorry, should I have said construct for all those with a dirty mind?
No, it's less funny that way.
There was a dirty joke in there?
Well, he said erect, so.
Mm,
I'm sorry.
Oh,
couldn't help it.
right,
Oh
okay.
my god,
I
Comet,
forget how
bless you.
innocent you are sometimes. Ugh.
Bless your mind.
Smiley emoji.
Yeah, but what?
Anyway,
Back.
We go backwards.
Wait, is Seven go nicking stuff?
He's going to see if she can nick some of the oil and rope.
Rope could come in handy.
There is plenty of rope. Probably about, I would say, probably about 10 to 15 coils of 50 feet rope.
She'll take a couple.
All right. You sort of just start picking them up and kind of putting them over your shoulders.
She puts it into the bag holding.
Okay.
All righty.
Could I take some non-rotted nice fruit and see if Night Eyes would like it instead of ham for a little bit? I don't know if
As
he
you
wants-
go to pick up the non-rotted fruit, you kind of look around for Night Eyes and see that he's already sniffing at the rotted stuff.
Nom 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 nom.
So he's like a
That is
dog.
what-
You get the sense of a dizzy feeling coming through your empathic link.
Uh-oh.
No, no, I go to grab him. No,
No.
yeah.
You grab
you
him
want
just
to
as his mouth
slide.
is beginning to snap down, and he just bites into air, and you get a sense of utter disappointment
I put it in front of the
Oh.
fresh fruit.
before you get puppy dog eyes.
No, it's not good. It's
The pupils just enlarge, and he's just staring at you. His neck sort of retracts slightly, and he kind of brings his paws in, his feet in close to his chest.
You
Tail
are
just
a
slowly
horrible person,
swings.
Nate.
It won't make you ill, will it?
Unblinking, staring straight at you.
I say we leave the room before he persuades you.
You let him.
Yes.
No.
Agnes, you receive a slight sense of annoyance.
Mm-hmm.
You let him go.
No! Go.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright.
You once again, you are clearing up the mess.
Can we get out of here, please? Sono's got his fingers pinched on his nose.
Yeah.
The boy's already out the room.
Same.
Do you let go of Night Eyes?
I have let go like this.
Drops to the floor, scurries over, picks up a rotten apple, turns to look at you, tail wags enthusiastically, and starts trotting after you guys.
Okay.
I am not
Thank you.
nursing a sick dragon.
I don't expect you to.
We walk back.
Any sign of janitor?
Well, the broom's disappeared.
Ooh.
At least he comes to collect his mess.
Do we go that way? Because that looks like a big door. Like, there.
Well, the smaller one has people behind it.
Yeah, but big door is big
Do
door.
we know?
Speaking of, you do see that there are just some yellow eyes staring through some of the holes of the doors towards you.
Which
Oh,
door?
no.
Both of them?
No. Nope. Oh.
Can I poke the eyes?
No.
Oh.
Which door? The big one?
No, this one.
Wait, which one is this one?
The one I'm pinning!
The one on the right. Well, they know
This
we're
one.
here. We might as well say hello.
Yeah. Okay.
After you.
Oh.
say hello.
As you approach the door, the figure quickly turns and backs into the other room beyond.
Oh yeah, me first. Okay.
I was gonna say before we start walking, Agnes just swings it open, smacking him in the face.
I hide.
I was about to say, can I just run up and
Well,
kick it open so it smacks him?
Wouldn't it be as we
It's
approach,
Not
it runs?
stood face pushed against the door.
But he would have had to be pretty close enough
No,
behind it.
you're talking about holes in the door about it's, I don't know, about the size of sort of like
But well, we
Oh,
still would have seen what it was.
I don't know, slightly smaller than a cricket ball and like baseball. Like they're
We
pretty
still would have
big
seen
holes.
what it was. if
Yeah,
we backed
it's the-
away.
Yeah,
Janitor.
yeah.
Nice.
It's the same it's the same undead that you've seen above ground and the one you saw below ground as well.
Shall we follow our friend?
Okay. Sono's gonna march forward.
All right.
Go through the door. Second door.
Yeah, hang on, give me a second. Wow.
Don't
That's
make
what we
yourself
get.
sick. Ow.
That's what you get.
For what?
This video is gonna get copyrighted.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes, because we sound that good in like the original.
You never know. You could have been somewhat convincing.
Thanks.
Just somewhat.
All right. I was just creating a corridor for you guys.
Oh. corridor.
because I never create the corridors to the rooms. I just create the rooms. So, marching order.
Cerno first.
Having go at the rear.
Agnes near the back.
Boy behind Cherno, I guess.
Lucian's in the middle.
At the back, off to the side, hiding.
Oh fuck it! Why don't I just hide, and then reveal that part, and then you guys can come order yourselves.
What?
Oh, we got.
Oh, boy.
That means we got a map.
Mhm.
Mappy wappy times.
Yay!
Mappy wappy. Don't say fucking mappy wappy.
We're
What
on
the
the right.
fuck? Alright, I'm the one who took significant amount of damage and I just read this shit. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, so this door. Oh, yeah. So we've got like side by side.
Hey, quick question on the side. The rope that we went down on in the last stream, is it possible to climb back up when all's said and done?
Didn't we take the pickaxe out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the pickaxe out. Yeah.
Also, we
Mhm.
have someone that can fly. I don't know if
No,
Yeah.
pretty sure the pickaxe.
I
thought
think the pickaxe
it wasn't the most
stayed.
stable anyway.
It wasn't the most stable, so you could probably pull it out. But I don't think you guys actually pulled the pickaxe out.
I
No, I
remember
don't think
trying
so.
to several times.
No, you tried to put it in.
I tried to ask if I could pull it out several times.
Oh right. Eh,
Um,
Anyway,
you try later.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you guys in the correct order?
I'd
I
say,
guess.
I'd say boar behind me.
Boop.
Because.
I'm in the perfect hiding spot behind Ball.
Wow, thanks, Abby.
Of course,
You're
I'm the one
big and
that goes
curly.
first. Or,
Oh, of
oh,
course you are.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
And shall we?
God, there's 3 janitors. Wait, what the fuck?
There's
Wait,
4.
1, 2, 3,
You
4,
can't count,
5,
Ninja.
6. Yes, I
There's
can.
6, and
1,
2 of them have
2,
glowing hands.
3, 4, 5,
They must have
7. There's
mages.
7 of them.
1,
What
2,
are you guys
3,
going on?
4, 5, 6. There's 6.
Yeah, there's 7.
There's 7.
Where's the 6?
See, thank you, Abby.
Wait.
No,
3 at the
there's
top, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the middle.
Wait, let me zoom out. Maybe I double counted.
I love how
There's
everyone
6.
doesn't realize I'm just fucking with them.
There is 6. I double counted because I wanted to believe you. And you abused me.
I'm just fucking with everyone. It's hilarious. Roll the
You
20
abused my
plus the 3.
kindness.
I got a 20. How about the?
20 hour long initiative. Where is it?
Okay.
Let us go.
I got a
to the
5,
battle
guys.
music.
Better than last time. Oh,
Yeah, I think I used all of my luck in the last session, so I'm not having any for the rest of the year.
Mm.
I mean, I won 50 bucks off a scratch off, so I don't know how much my luck's gonna have.
Actually, no, my luck on Monday was pretty decent. My cleric dealt 85 damage
That
to
was
a monster. It was really cool. Everyone's like, your cleric's just a support. And I'm like, oh, shit. Are you sure about that? I'm proud of them.
Yeah, I like how your cleric went through on their own, and then dealt the vast majority of the damage. And then when everyone else turned up,
Mhm.
shit didn't happen as much.
Mm-hmm. I did so good when I was on. It's so good. So strong.
All right.
Don't fucking yawn, damn it.
Fuck
Shit's
you.
contagious. No.
Yeah, Jam's got that damn.
Abby,
I
Oh,
will.
wait,
Oh,
no, you-
I'm
Tiefling 5. God
Sorry,
damn
I
it,
forgot to
change your
put it.
names around.
sorry.
All right. So, ahead of you is a room. there is a undead in the same armor to which you recall them wearing, clutching a broom and a sword. Stood directly in front of you. Other undead seem to be either making beds, brushing, or one or two of them seem to be rolling out of it, fully armored. The two at the back, you notice, aren't actually wearing plate armor. They're wearing more studded leather. However, their attention is just as rapt on you, as they too hold short swords. Well, what do you do?
I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna lie. Really don't know what to do right now. Oh shit! What is there to do? I mean, look at my
Actually,
fucking
so
health. It's only at
yeah.
like a 16.
Yeah.
And if I rush in, it's gonna be gangbang o'clock, and I don't want to get surrounded. So I'm just
What's your
sitting here.
movement speed?
My movement speed is a total of 30.
Ah.
Isn't it
Right.
35?
I thought it was...
No, yeah, it's 40 actually.
Yeah, so you can get back to, like, there. Like, you can move in, punch, and then... get
Actually,
back.
I can stand right here, punched, and then fucking go back.
Well, it depends what square this dude's on.
See, well, yeah, I can move 25, and I have a 10-foot reach.
The way these guys auto snap is a pain.
Okay, so like I said, I have a 10-foot reach. That's still.
That's-
Oh fuck, that's
That's 15
15.
feet. You need to go forward
So-
one.
Okay.
There you go.
See, because there's two.
I like how everyone's helping me,
There's-
like, measure. Thanks, guys.
It's okay. We're here for you, bud.
Thanks.
if I do that and go back,
Yeah, there we go.
that. So,
You get the
Anyways.
punch, dude.
Ba, ba,
yeah, I'm gonna punch him.
ba, ba.
Right-ho.
He's just a little innocent Jana.
Well, actually, I'm gonna run up and kick him in the dick.
For God's
He ain't
sake.
got one.
It
Your
fell off.
arms are
I'm gonna
long,
punch
not your
where
legs.
I'm gonna kick where his dick to 7.
As you kick forward, just whack! A broom just slams against your leg, and you have to kind of hop back slightly. That was
Ow!
painful.
Oh,
I turn
it's
around
the
and
Kung
aim
Fu
for his
zombie.
head. In annoyance, I swing around and try to hit him with the back of my foot. Spin kick. 13?
Shoot.
That hasn't actually appeared on my screen yet.
Yeah, there we go.
Really?
Oh, there we go. As you kind of spin around to try and get it again, just again, you just get whacked in the heel by this broom. This janitor is
Ow!
not having
Fuck.
any of your shit.
He's proficient in brooms.
I'm going to uppercut the bastard. Oh my fucking god!
As
Kung Fu
you,
zombie!
I was gonna say, as you kind of getting annoyed, you bring your foot back down, you lunge forward, fist rocketing up, and as you kind of refocus and look, you realize that he's just kind of managed to lean backwards, and where you think he probably would have fallen over, he's just put the broom out behind him and is just sort of leaning on the broom as your fist just brushes what would be hairs on his chin as he sort of matrix dodges it slightly. It's a really
This is
well executed
bullshit.
uppercut, but it's an even better executed dodge.
Kung Fu zombie!
I stagger back and just like, shit's not gonna go well.
Savingal.
Yeah, another 5 feet, don't you?
She casts healing word on Boar.
Thank you.
A disappointment. Just a
God
voice.
damn it, it's such bullshit.
At level 2.
I was gonna say those were bad rolls for you, Ninja.
Right? Jesus. Normally I get like, the dice loves me when I talk about hitting people in the dick, but today it's not like having that.
They ain't having it. It's like they don't got dicks to punch.
Rotted
You're
off
at
years
half
ago.
health.
Keep up.
Oh, so...
Well, you get 5
Uh.
HP back.
Yep, I know, thank you. I'm at 21.
Good.
That's all I can really do. Ugh. Oh great, now I have to deal with this fucker. God damn it.
And then she's going to insult the guy in front of Boar.
All right, he shall attempt to make his wisdom saving throw.
You rolled a 2. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
What does he roll in total? He rolled a 10 in total.
Yay, he's
So as
insulted.
he's bring himself back up and swinging the broom around in a threatening manner toward, what do you shout to insult this undead janitor?
Your form is horrible.
As he's kind of doing his swing, it pauses for a second. Looks at the broom, kind of looks at Boar, and the sheer confusion just seems to cause it to recoil slightly as it takes 8 points of damage.
Jeez.
Wow.
Of course, the fucking cat does more damage than I can.
You just did like 2
Ah.
opposite
Yeah.
rolls on the same
It's
turn.
not. It's Ninja. It's not a low bar to beat. You know, like
It's not a high bar to beat. Comment.
Yeah,
You
we
said it
just
right
have
first
to.
time.
We just have to literally just step over it. Not even that. We just have to do a little hop.
Thought I might trip, but you know, still not too much of a challenge.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
look up
literally on
weird-
the ground. It's been buried slightly under it.
I'll trip and shoot someone.
I'm not gonna let you live this down, Ninja.
No. Not again.
You watch, I'll like shoot Boar, knock him unconscious.
Oh my god.
All right. So if that's Avangard's turn,
Just gonna sit here looking up fucking kung fu stuff.
Yep.
Feel inspired.
Uh-huh.
He's backing up.
Does Arsene still have her inspiration from the beginning of the cave?
No,
Lasts
it's
a
been
minute, I'm
10
afraid.
minutes. It lasts 10 minutes, but
10 minutes. With your investigation checks, licking of the rusty iron, and stealing of fruit,
yeah, I'm
No.
sorry. You didn't get to use it.
would have expired, I'm afraid.
I was rolling decent rolls for once.
All right.
Maybe, I think because you
The
inspired
Kung Fu
me.
Master backs up and sort of drawing its short sword as well, and sort of prepares, having taken a bit of an insult from beforehand. This undead
I'm gonna look at Google Images. Fuck this.
rushes forwards, and dagger in one hand, and with the other, it seems to do some weird gestures, and you just see a faint sparkle of light appear around the Kung Fu Master.
Oh, the Kung Fu Master. Okay. Is this the janitor, by the way?
Yes, the Kung Fu Master is the janitor. He has been
Oh,
upgraded.
for fuck's sakes! God damn it!
Everybody kung fu fighting!
You have met your match.
God damn it! This is just... Oh, great! Of course, now he has a fucking shield I have to fight with. Ugh.
Oh, I know this spell. But Arsene doesn't, so shoot.
All right, Sana, your turn.
Do I? Yeah, I'm going to move up. I can move through ball space, yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move up like that. I'm going to see that there's a whole lot of stuff in the room, and I'm going to quickly spells because I'm going to. No, that's not. I'll just do produce flame at the one like that one there. I
Well,
can't.
it's a GIF. How the fuck is that a GIF?
I can't ping it, but there you go. So
That one. Okay.
Just
So produce
flame.
flame is a dexterity save.
no, it's just me roll. I just roll.
Oh, sorry, produce flame. Sorry, I was thinking of sacred flame. 23 hits.
Yay! Doobie. That's 9.
Nine.
My roll 20's taking a while. Anyone else's?
Yeah, I was about
yeah.
to say. It's...
Roll 20. There we go. I'm gonna actually just refresh my
Yeah, that took me
page.
an absolute age to get that as well.
Yeah, guys, you know how I learned how to kung fu fight?
Oh no.
Kung Fu Panda's my favorite movie.
It's a very good movie. A lot of things really make sense. A lot of things.
All right. With Sano taking
Oh.
his turn.
Is it alright if Samango moved up one space on her turn? Because I realized that it was 65 feet away instead of 60 feet away. Okay, thank you.
Sword drawn, shield out.
Another janitor has entered the arena.
Oh, fucking hell.
Agnes, your turn.
You do not have a good time with undead.
Hola.
Oh, look. Never mind.
We talking about undead is Agnes's greatest favorite thing.
I was talking to Ninja.
Yeah, I fucking figured.
Hello. So,
What are you doing,
Alright.
sorry?
I can pass those two, right?
Yeah, you can move through their space. They're friendly.
Cool. Mage
Oh,
armor.
I know what you're forgetting. Hold on.
already-
I'll be right back.
You already put mage armor on, didn't you?
No, I don't have any spells
No.
spent.
No, okay. I thought you did it before you entered the room, but the ruins. But all right.
No.
All right, you walk through the door, do the arcane gestures, tap your staff as a slight shimmer appears around you. A sort of dark. I say shimmer, but it's more sort of dark, swirling clouds, which sort of slowly disperse until it's only like a faint grey, just sort of occasionally streaks around your body. Is that Agnes's turn?
Yeah, because I can't do fuck all on bonus action.
Personally. Alrighty then. Oh, fuck. Alright. As this undead moves forward, dagger like short sword drawn, hand does a few movements and then it just points towards you, Sana. As you see a spark of light. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Ah. That's just +2.
Now this is interesting.
That's
Not that one, the other one.
It's doing a spell on a third
Ooh.
one. Never mind.
Let's see what I get. 15?
15. Alright. As you sort of go, that's interesting. Oh shit, you duck as this beam of fire just before dispersing around you.
Okay.
Lucian, your turn.
Okay.
It was faint. It was like a small beam of fire, by the way. It was cantrip level spell.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to. If I were to cast Witch Bolt on this guy, would it be well enough within range? you
Oh
think?
yeah, that's close enough.
I will proceed to cast it.
Alrighty then. Roll your d20 plus 6.
D20 plus, sorry?
6.
Alright. Nope, I don't need a translation for this. Natural
Oh
20!
jeez, natural 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Roll your
Oh, witch
d12 of
bolt.
damage, as you are now also concentrating. And this poor guy is witch bolted.
Wait, which
So
one?
1d12.
This one?
Yes, he has been witch bolted.
So
Let's see if I-
1d12, and that's it.
Yeah, just roll your d12.
My dog
And-
is being annoying.
Right,
Oh
that's
my god.
6 points of damage, and now on each of your turns, you can use an action to cause it to do another d12 of damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how Witch Bolt works.
Does it double each time?
Mm,
No.
Uh,
No.
it would be if I allowed that. That means a natural 20 on a spell like that against you guys would crit each time. Are you prepared for that to happen?
No.
I was about to say yes.
Do you
Really?
have a
I
death
will.
wish?
What you guys get, what happens for you guys can happen against
know.
you guys.
I know.
So if you're willing to allow it to happen to you guys, I don't see why not. But it is your choice there.
I will leave the general consensus to everyone else because I.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay,
It seems
guys.
like
No.
the vast
Alright.
majority has spoken.
The vast
I'll
majority
see.
ain't suicidal.
Yeah, well, that's debatable. Arsene, your turn.
Hell yeah. Night Eyes, fucking stay here. Bless you.
Oh my god.
You kind of deposit Night
Actually,
Eyes, who's now
yeah.
beginning to chew into the apple.
Yep. Well, he was following behind me actually, so he's already on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So you
no.
just kind of turn. You're about to say sit, and he's already just sat there chewing on the apple. And you're like, no, fuck it.
Mhm. Okay, I mean, okay. So my movement lets me get. Can I actually stand here though?
Yeah, just about. You're kind of pushing into the bed slightly.
Good. I guess I could duck behind it. Nah. Fuck it. I would like to. Wait, can I hunter's mark from here? Let me zoom out. Sure, I can. I'm gonna go for this. 70 feet is hunted. I actually never learned what the distance for hunter's mark is. 90 feet.
Right,
How
90
fucking
feet.
rare. 90 feet. Hunter's mark.
Arsene wouldn't have seen him cast, by the way.
But I've heard it.
Not really, because all the undead are going. So it would have only really been Cerno. It would have only really been Cerno, Boar, and maybe Savangal, who would have noticed that it cast upon that creature.
But okay.
There's no real sign that it has cast, apart from the occasional shimmer.
And what have I seen this guy cast?
You haven't seen anyone cast.
I haven't seen or heard anything.
No, you've heard grumbling and you've seen magic being cast, but you don't know which ones have been casting it and which ones have been casting what.
Okay, I'm gonna move back there, but I'm just gonna
Mainly
try
because there's like this giant fucking bugbear here.
I'm sorry, well, I'm gonna try and pick off the guys at the back, but since I don't know, I'm gonna go with the one I have best line of sight of, which is that one. So I'll hunter's mark him and shoot him.
Certainly.
But because I'm ranged, I'm picking off the guys at the back.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was just letting you know that
Thank you. No, that's okay.
Arsene wouldn't
I
know
thought I
that.
had.
You can deduce that they are probably the spellcasters, but you don't know which ones has been casting or which one has cast what. And I know you, Abby, know the spell that has been cast, but Arsene does not.
Arsene does not. I am concerned as to why they know it, but you know. That's okay, I'm gonna shoot
There you
him.
go. All right, Hunter's Mark is cast. Feel free to make your attacks.
2 shots. One
That
hit.
is a hit and a miss. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
5. No, yeah, no,
12.
that's a hit and a miss.
Ah. It's fine.
It's in a hit.
11 points of
All right,
damage.
as you draw arrows, fire. One slams into its shoulder, and as the sort of recoil, you didn't really expect it to actually stagger back. You're used to the undead sort of taking the hits, not doing much. But this one does actually seem to stagger back slightly, as the other arrow just misses its other shoulder. All right, 11 points of damage. Nice.
Oh,
And you feel the effects of the Hunter's Mark kick in, and its glowing yellow eyes seem to turn towards you.
These undead are weird, guys. And I duck behind the bed. I know it knows I'm there, but
All right. This undead sort of looks at you, looks back at the one you shot, looks at you, kind of kneels down, kind of, and then stands up as he pulls out a javelin from underneath the bed, looks at the end of the javelin, looks at you, and just launches it.
Wait, to who?
Arsene.
He's
Oh
half,
shit.
he's like half crouched behind the bed. Shit. It's fine.
All right, I'll allow you half cover. With a 12, I believe that misses no matter what. So,
Yeah.
so as you sort of crouch behind the bed, you sort of start to look up and stand up slightly as you see it crouch down, do what is it doing? As it pulls out the javelin, you're like, oh shit, duck, as there's just a... and you just slowly turn wide-eyed to see this javelin stuck into the wall behind you, just going...
Hey, you have a javelin now.
Boy, your turn.
Uh, um, punchy. And for my first two attacks, I'll aim it directly in the Kung Fu master in front of me. It'll do 20 plus 5 for my first two attacks.
Certainly.
The
first
I don't
one
know what
hits,
it
the
is.
second one does not. Oh wait,
Okay.
no.
Yeah,
It's a
11
six-
plus
six.
5.
Yeah, no, the first one
So
just
16.
hits.
Nick,
The first one just hits.
Yeah.
Nick,
Wait, the 16 plus 5 just hits.
Yeah. As you launch your punch forward, you are able to get it underneath the guard of the broom. You're like, yes, and then you feel a slight resistance as there's a slight crackle of energy around your fist, but you're able to push through and slam it into him. Yes, Abby?
So
Sorry. Has it been an hour since I cast Hunter's Mark back in the other fight? Because I still had it up at the end of the fight, so could I've just kept it concentrated?
So wait, the second one
Hmm.
misses, but the first one just barely hits.
The first one barely hits. The second one misses. So roll your 1 damage as I'll allow you
wait,
to
hold on.
undo one of your spell slots and maintain concentration, Abby.
I don't
That's a
mind
plus
rolling
6,
to see
never
if I
mind.
did maintain it. I'm okay with that.
I screwed up. Yeah, that's supposed to be a plus 6.
Okay, so it hits slightly more.
Okay.
But the 17
You-
still doesn't hit.
18 didn't hit these guys. All right, 8 points of
Jesus
damage.
fuck.
Nice.
They've all got armor, remember?
Yeah, you're punching full-plated individual. Actually, no, it's chainmailed individuals with shields, or in this guy's case, a fucking broom.
And then I want to go for that dick hit again.
The one still in front of you.
Yeah,
All right, roll to hit.
for the dick.
You're
Nope,
never
never
gonna
mind.
hit, you're
And
never
I
gonna-
fucking back up.
The broom just slaps against one of your ankles again, as you sort of have to
God
hobble back
damn it!
slightly.
Yep.
As you do
okay.
so, you realize you provoke an attack of
The
opportunity
hard
from this
Trinity.
guy
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
with a natural 18. I believe
What
he hits.
the fuck?
Ooh.
Wait, is that a natural 18?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a fucking natural 18.
It's a
What
natural
the
18.
fuck?
9 points of. Oh Jesus! The dice do not like you today, Ninja.
No, they
As it
fucking don't.
as it sort of slashes at you as you step back in frustration, not realizing how close you are, straight across your arm, and you kind of have a hand grips against it, trying to cease the flow of blood slightly.
Out of character,
God
do we
damn it,
buy
I'm on 12
potions?
fucking. No, we don't fucking buy potions.
didn't bother.
I'd like to cast Healing Word at level 3 on board.
Certainly.
We have holy water. I don't know what that'll do, but we have holy water.
You do have holy water.
Doesn't Samuel
Right
have the
here.
holy
Save
water?
it for the big bag.
Savengale or Agnes has it.
It was in the bag of holding, I believe.
Ah.
So
So
Agnes has it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I fucking hate this.
Also, I'd like to point out we do have 4 bottles because Agnes comes with one.
There you go. 10 points of healing to Boar. Nice. So Boar's on
And
22.
then she would also like to insult the Kung Fu Master again.
All right. It shall attempt. It shall attempt. Oh dear Lord, natural 20.
Oh.
Unfortunately, your insults of his form fall upon deaf ears as he sort of pushes Boar back, wielding the broom wildly.
Fucking bullshit, man. This pisses me off.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally skipped his turn. Right.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You can skip
comfy.
it, don't worry. I'm sure he won't complain.
Just gonna advance forward.
No. Fuck off.
And can't see Sano. So how far away is Agnes?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Agnes, make a dexterity. Yeah, dexterity,
Save.
isn't it? Yeah,
Me
make
and
a
save
hex
and
save.
check don't change, but you know.
All right, with
Okay.
a 16, you are also able to dodge out of the way of this streak of fire, which just and then just kind of disperses around you, but you're able to dodge out of the way of the attack. So no, your turn.
Alright.
Ooh.
I am going to move there. And if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
What save is that again?
That is a
Constitution.
Dex.
Constitution 13
Oh.
for Thunderclap.
Hey.
Well, one fails, one succeeds.
Alright.
We'll say top guy fails because I roll, and bottom guy succeeds.
6
So-
damage.
Is it only 5 feet range?
Yeah.
I never
It's
realised that.
thunderclap, not thunderwave.
Mm.
All right, the Kung Fu Master takes 6 points of damage. As both of them, the kind of goes off, and they both sort of turn to look at the small halfling in between them. Anything else?
That was my action.
You should move.
Bonus action?
I don't have any bonus action stuff.
Bummer.
I mean,
Get the fuck out
I can move.
Not a healing word.
Yeah, I'll save that. I'm gonna move forward to there because I'm still
Alright.
in there. I don't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Why don't you
Mm.
move back one step?
Mm,
I want to get closer to the mage
Mm.
guys.
mm,
Mm.
mm,
No, no, no.
mm,
You-
mm.
We'll take them off the back. Don't worry about it.
I can't fucking roll, man.
And seeing do this guy is not going to let you do so.
It's all going
He
to
moved as
plan,
well.
guys.
What?
Oh, I know what the fuck
As
he's
it
doing.
moves
God
into
damn it.
range to attack you. Well, that's a hit and a miss. I'm pretty sure.
Suicide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know what
Hit or
their
miss.
plus is, so
yeah,
If
it's a 20 and a 6, so it's a hit and
yeah, one hits.
one hit, which means we are rolling a d8 plus 2,
Oh no!
10 points
Oh
of damage.
no!
Oh no.
Oh,
What is with
no.
my rolls? All right, so now as you
Oh,
sort of step
fuck.
forward, kind of pleased with yourself, you see that the other undead's eyes follow you and starts to advance towards you. Swings once, it's just too far away and seems to misjudge your size, and it seems slightly confused. And as you feel rather lucky, you don't notice as it swings again and slashes across the side, catching your shoulder, doing a bit of a gash into it. It's painful.
Ouchie! Ouchie!
Ow.
Ouchie, ouchie, yeah.
Miss, your turn.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love it when you
And then
hurt
everyone
me.
moved the wrong
Oh
way.
god, no! No, I refuse to hurt
So we
you.
went from furries to that.
Not
Huh?
gonna give you up.
From
gonna
furries
let
to
you
get
down.
Germans, yeah.
Mm.
Desert you.
I'm going to look at the guy that just shot me. Wait, fuck, wrong thing. Yeah, right. Chromatic orb with fire damage. Like, I can do
Mm.
this too.
Certainly.
At first level. And it's
Roll to hit. Yeah, 20 hits.
a
Roll damage. 14 points of damage. Nice. Which will make its constitution save.
I can do this too. And
What is that? That is
fire.
yeah. The fire. I was gonna say it's fire. So as you throw forwards, the fire smashes against the undead, beginning to catch fire slightly and smolder. You see it kind of stagger back, starts patting itself out, and as it does so, you notice that the slight shimmer around this fellow disappears.
Wahaha. Match that G.
All right. This guy's turn. All right.
I duck
Seeing-
behind it.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Seeing you do that, you hear, and you just notice it sort of bring its hand up, clutch, and as it does so, there's a faint spark of energy to your left.
Mm-mm.
As you see, the
Okay.
shadowy sword appears and just emerges before it swings once and then slashes out.
Oh, oh boy.
Hey, this is really cool. by the
17
way.
hits you, I believe.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like what you've done with these guys.
They're fucking overpowered. Oh, that's a nice sword.
No, they're not overpowered.
Oh man,
They're just interesting creatures.
they're very interesting creatures.
They're
So
more
that
interesting when they
is-
don't kill us.
I would like to study them from afar, yeah.
This would be Nix's least favorite. Least
about it.
Well,
favorite
3
thing.
points of damage to Agnes.
Ow. Oh.
That is so.
So happy I didn't say shield.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That would have been a waste.
As it moves towards you, and then I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, as with its other hand, it then just chucks the fire
Oh
towards
my
you.
God. Fuck's sake.
Oh, that's a
All right.
bonus.
Oh no!
Okay, it's only a
Mm,
5th level cast.
The
Okay.
weapon one is.
So you only take a d8. As you take 4 points of radiant damage as the sacred
Oh,
flame
God.
hits into you.
That was right.
Although as it hits you, the fire seems to condense into more dark light, which, although you being a creature who likes darkness, not
Mhm.
so fun.
Mm.
Lucian, your turn.
These aren't the shadows I like.
I'm going to roll, if I understood the rules right. On the spell, I would like to add some more damage to the guy that's.
Roll your d12.
Fuck off, seriously?
Again.
Another
It's
3
okay.
points as you continue the witch bolt. You just continue to point your sword at this creature, and another arc of energy leaps out and just it kind of spasms slightly before it regains control of the limited control it has of its muscles, and kind of then stretches its neck.
Lucian's
Awesome.
right eye
Yeah, well.
twitches.
Your turn.
Well, first off, Night Eyes is just gonna boop. I
Peeping behind Savingo.
he's half curious, half couldn't care.
He's on her
Seeing
shoulder just looking over. What's going on?
Hi,
I'm
Rebel.
going to
You curious little baby.
leap over the bed. Say fuck this guy, go behind this guy and shoot my hunter's mark guy.
Disadvantage.
I forgot that was a thing. Hold up. Movement speed. How much move? Man,
Oh wait, yeah, you're next to someone.
I keep going.
All right. As you run past, beginning to draw your arrow, you see the arms. No, not today. Over the other bed, which I'm allowing you to do without a roll because I'm being nice.
Thank you.
And you just managed to duck out of the arm.
Ha ha ha.
I'm very tempted to have given him advantage because you were vaulting, but I shall maintain niceness.
Thank you.
You shall be nice
2
today.
shots. Ha ha ha.
Ouch.
2 hits.
First hit.
Yes.
Second hit. Yes.
Uh,
Oh, no, no.
12, 22, 26, 30, 38 points of damage.
Oh.
Ooh, that is close.
Is he
That
not
poor
dead?
creature. No, he's barely alive though. As you look
Yes,
forwards,
one
eyes
hit.
narrowed, dodging the attack. 1 arrow, 2 arrow, into the neck, into the hip, and it just kind of staggers. I just
Wait, which one was this?
dazed,
The purple one at the back. I
dazed, looks around, and then kind of notices you.
Is he concentrating?
No, that's
No.
me concentrating on him. I would like to
Nope,
drop
spiritual
a...
weapon is not concentration spell.
Oh,
Nope.
mm,
That's why I love it so much. I would like to drop a healing spirit on Bull.
Certainly.
Thank you.
I'm
Fuck,
trying.
that was like one of the one things I didn't get from the storeroom. Like I purposely got like so many of Cerno's animal forms just already for him to turn into them, and I didn't bother getting any of the fucking healing spirits. But there you go. Actually, I might have a pseudo dragon.
I hear clicking.
No, I do have a fairy dragon. Here we go.
You know, every time we come to play this and you use
Oh.
it, I am so tempted to
It scared me for a
draw one of them.
second. I just tapped back in just as the giant dragon appeared. I'm like, oh shit.
oh no. Oh, was that the healing spirit? Is the dragon? Oh,
Look at it. Ah,
so
Okay.
cute.
Stop changing your bloody names.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
What
I'm
do you
good.
mean stop changing your bloody names?
I keep changing my nicknames. It's so cute.
Oh,
Oh,
There we go.
so cute.
A little
Does
pseudo
Night Eyes
dragon.
get jealous of that dragon?
Yes, a little pseudo dragon appears and sort of curls around Boar and kind of rubs its head against him.
oh.
Okay, I'm good. I'm done. Okay.
Nope.
Night Eyes is doing the thing where you have two fingers up and pointing towards their eyes and to the other dragon. It's like, I'm
Attack of opportunity.
So
I-
it does get an attack of opportunity.
I will add, I don't have my scimitar drawn, so I can cast my magic, so it's just an unarmed strike.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you have a shield now.
Yeah,
Oh, welcome to
I'm
the
punching.
club of balancing your.
Unfortunately, your punch misses. However, as you sort of punch and it has to sort of jump slightly out of the way, it kind of affects its first blow. Its swing just slams into the ground in front of Arsene. As you sort of look down at it and then look at it, it just kind of goes, shrugs, and then just slams the weapon's blunt edge of the blade into your knees, dealing a grand total.
Oh, does it have a +4 to hit?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Damn
I
it.
said before, 8
Did
points
you-
of damage.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
You summon it and it's just gone. Imagine that.
Mm.
But we may not have to imagine
yeah.
it. Very soon.
Don't forget to drop Hunter's Mark on the other guy.
Yeah. You make your Constitution saving throw just. Healing spirit's still there.
Okay, thank God.
Nice. We have to imagine it.
I love that
Runs
dragon.
forward
I'm not
because
getting
he's
rid of it.
annoyed
It's so
that
cute.
he's just been hit. Well, with a grand total of 14, as it runs forwards towards you, Lucian, you're like, oh no, you don't, and just sort of lunge forward with yourself and almost catch it and sort of divert its own attacks, and it has to step back, not being able to do anything to you.
So which bolt would have been dispelled, right?
No, it didn't hit you. It's still there. Boy, your turn. Take your D6 healing.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Is it D6?
Do you want me to
Oh,
roll? You want to roll?
You know what? You have better luck than I do today.
Oh
There
god,
you
that's
go.
gonna be the natural one. Oh no, it
No,
did
I
well.
got a 4.
You're on 26 health now, Boar.
Yay.
Okay.
I did.
And getting extremely pissed off at Kung Fu Master over here, I will scream at it. You are nothing more than a Bruce Lee imitation, as I will release all of my fury of blows to it. I will basically hit it 4 fucking times.
Or attempt to.
Or attempt to, yeah.
That'll be a hit, that'll be a hit, that'll be a miss, that'll be a miss.
Okay, those 2 attacks.
So your first punch thrown, and it sort of just parries it with the broom. Second punch thrown, it just catches. It sort of deflects your fist by punching with it with the sword in its other hand. But as it does so, you see an opening, and then just quick
Can
2
you-
jabs with your left arm straight into its stomach.
Can you make it do a make it do a strength? I believe it's a no.
Read your sheet.
Have
Find
it.
what you
Yeah,
want
I
to
know.
do.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing. Okay, you know what? I will spend another key point to make it. No, wait, no. Have it do a deck saving though, and it has to beat 13. Here's the first one. Here's the second one.
16 points of damage. It rolls a grand total of 11. So it falls.
Yay!
It takes 16 points of damage.
Yay!
Savage,
That
your
was a
turn.
waste of a key point. God damn it.
Mm.
So
Alright.
as you do the quick 2 jabs to the stomach, you somehow manage to hit part of a nerve which is apparently still working, and you just see its knees kind of buckle, and it just kind of just falls flat on the floor. And it's kind of looking up at you, somewhat confused.
I smile at it. What do I get to do? Exit out.
Savangel.
Alright, Savango would like to move over here and cast Shatter on the central one right here.
What's the shatter size again?
10 foot.
Oh yeah, I actually have a shatter load.
I
forgot-
summon the bread. We need the
I sh-
bread.
Shit, I accidentally clicked Facebook. No, go get off that.
You
Ew,
Facebook.
no.
Because it's in my it's still a favorite in my freaking
Tabs.
Then unfavorite it.
No, because I sometimes need it.
How do you sometimes need Facebook?
Like
'Cause
when
it's there.
tourists
If you have
come to
people,
visit.
Yeah,
family usually.
well, actually, no, it's old friends, and it's also All right, Shatter's a Constitution saving throw, isn't it?
I have no one on Facebook. Holy shit! I hate everyone.
That is a failure for the guy on the left, a success
I
on
have
the guy
one
in the
person
middle, a
from Discord on
failure on
Facebook.
the top guy. So we'll maintain the Shatter loaf, and we'll just put it back here. All right, so roll your damage.
Wait, did purple guy get hit?
There is no purple guy.
Or what was the
That guy at the
purple guy?
back.
Guy in the top right.
You know.
Furthest back.
He did now. 6.
By the way, I'm,
Oh, wait,
I'm
no, he
looking
isn't.
at this.
Aw.
Constitution saving throw. Let's see, it has to
Oh,
be.
no.
It failed, so it has to be a 17.
Where'd my dragon go?
What dragon?
Oh, it's
Oh, it's
still there.
underneath 4.
We're standing on
Or-
top of them.
But you're
Oh my
still-
god, it rolls a 17. It's just still alive.
What?
It just rolled a 17.
This is kind of a curse with undead.
It really is. It really
I don't think there's
is.
any exceptions.
So which one's surviving?
Upper one.
Are the other
As the
two dead?
boat goes off, being in the center of it, the one in the middle seems to avoid the brunt of the attack. The other two, though, are sort of staggered. And does Shatter have an effect other than damage? I can't.
It also breaks anything that's within the thing, I think, that's non-magical. So I think the bedpost might break.
Yeah, so one of the beds just sort of collapse, and all eyes just instantly snap to Savangirl, just fury burning in them. And this fury that one of the bed is broken somehow manages to maintain this dead.
Okay, this is asking for way too much, but just for the heck of it, I'm gonna ask. I don't suppose there's like any pillows that are on fire or anything, any remains on the bed that just happens to land on him and do enough damage for 1 hit point.
Nope.
I knew.
Right, it is Kung Fu Master's turn.
I fucking hate this guy.
He sort of, from his position on the ground, spins his legs, spins up onto it, and then follows through with the broom and the sword, trying to smack into you.
Does it also have a 10-foot fucking damn
No,
broomstick?
he moves forward with the spin.
Attack of
no.
opportunity.
Cerno, kick his
So-
ass.
Sano's already taken one.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
top
it's
of the
not come
turn
round again.
order.
Yeah,
No,
but not
it's
my
upon
turn.
his turn you get your reaction back, not turn order. So with a 14, he misses, but with a 23, he hits.
Oh, fucking hell. Can I? I can't use anything, can I? No, I
I don't
can't.
believe so. 9
I
points
don't
of
have a
damage to you, Boar.
reaction.
As you manage to duck out of the way of the sword, but the broom just kind of whacks you across the side of the face.
I get PTSD from memories of training.
Your knees, your legs start shaking slightly. You go back to your youth.
Stand straight. Oh God.
Just that one training dummy that would not fall.
Oh my God, no! Because when you say training dummy, I think of the stupid training dummy in The Master of Disguise. If any one of you know that movie,
Nope.
I'll Google
I'm
him
trying to
later.
remember it. I don't think so.
I'm gonna
I've heard
be
of the
a
movie,
master
but-
of disguise. I'm gonna be a master
Alright,
of
Sano.
disguise.
As you're standing there, kind of slight smile on your face. As this guy kind of steps in front of you, he points at you. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Okay. That's a +5. So, let's see. 1d20 +5. Let's see. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Despite not understanding the language, you understand the content, and as the command spell is cast upon you, you have to flee. For the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means on it.
All right.
Uh,
So I need to run.
Far away from it as you can get.
So the command is I just need to flee, right?
Yeah, commander's flee. Hang on. The target must succeed or follow the command on its next turn. So yeah, your next turn, the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
I thought you had to know the language, or is that just a suggestion?
Nope. This is an arcane influence. This is essentially an arcane influence. It's giving him the idea that he has to move, rather than giving him a string of words to follow. Command is only one word, and it's like essentially approach, drop, flee.
Wait, the
And it
spell
says
has
nothing.
no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if you command it, or your command
This
is
thing
directly.
can speak common. I'm making a point.
Okay,
It's fun
I'm
for them to
sorry.
grumble.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Just
not.
make it.
Things speak common, but they also grumble.
I didn't say that.
Alright, so Alright.
Think like a drunk, like it's a person who's speaking normal,
I
but they're
was
drunk.
trying to be helpful to my friends, okay?
So do I
Or
have
they're
to
an
just
Irish
run?
taxi driver.
Do I just have to run straight away, or am I able to like avoid the attack of opportunities?
It's the command spell just says
Get away.
fastest available means.
Yeah. All right.
So,
So that's
straight line.
That's like.
It would essentially be to Lucian.
Yeah. All right. That way.
Or I guess you could also technically run like that if you wanted to.
Nah. I'll run straight back to Lucian.
Wait a minute. Would you be in range of the lightning damage from?
No, that doesn't do anything. All right, so it is Sano's turn,
Yeah. So I've had to flee.
and so the two warriors you pass get 2 attacks on you. Actually, no, I'd say you can take the action, so you don't get attacked.
All right. So that's my
I
action.
feel like that's fair.
That's my action. I will.
No, I'm saying you use your action to disengage to flee.
Yeah. No. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That'll be my turn.
All right. So for some reason, no, as this language is spoken and the meaning comes to you, you oh shit, turn, run towards Lucian, and as you get there, you're like, wait, what? Why did I do that? Is now this one's turn. Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
Oh shit!
No.
I didn't mean to do that. Nice and squishy.
Well done, only one hits.
Shield.
And what does that put your AC to?
19.
16 plus 5.
Oh,
Sorry, 16
that's-
plus 4, 20. Still hits, I'm afraid. I've said what these guys' attacks bonuses is before.
I
Oh.
can't remember.
Hey,
Oh,
ignore that.
hmm,
There we go.
much
4
more
points
like.
of damage. Well, I just told it to roll 8d plus 2.
Mhm.
All right, so Agnes, you are on 14. All right, Agnes, your turn.
Can't deal with 2 people. I am going.
Grasp.
See, yeah, I know, but
Would it be a bad move? What are your options? All in all.
All of them.
okay, I'll shocking grasp punch the guy next to me.
All right, roll with advantage.
Oof.
Natural 20, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
6 points of damage. You just slam your hand forwards into
This
its
is what
chest.
happens when you be cocky, hun.
Electricity shocks, and it just starts spasming. As it's still slightly spasming. If it had eyes, they would just be blinking rapidly.
The advantage
Well-
was because they're wearing the metal armor, right?
They're wearing metal armor. Yeah.
I.
Mm.
Fucking
Agnes books it over the beds.
bye.
Bye. All right.
Yoink.
Hey, dude, again. I'm really hoping your sword can't move that far.
Now the sword can only move 20 feet, but it is going to make
Sorry,
an attack.
Seven Girl.
It is going to make an attack against that. 13. What's Seven Girl's armor?
14!
Just as you see Agnes bolt and this creature sort of electrified and still convulsing, you just out of the corner of your eye see the blade of shadow swing towards you, and you just step out of the way. Of it towards you, Agnes. It looks at you, points towards you, and I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Is it being charmed? Or am I being charmed?
No, you are not.
No. Did I do it?
17, yes. As
I
you
did it.
vault over the bed, you feel your muscles beginning to lock up as you've noticed the guy charm,
Oh no.
and you focus and just manage to shake off the spell of the whole person.
Oh shit.
Alright, and it is going to move to dab. Lucian, your
I'm
turn.
going to roll once more. I
Roll
should.
another d12.
All right, good. Oh
Another
my
wow.
fucking god!
Do you want to roll something else?
I'm
As you
going
just sort of, as this lightning bolt just keeps on
anger
striking
vein.
it over, and it's almost beginning to get like an irritating wasp where the guy's head just keeps on turning and it just keeps zapping
Any
it
chance-
behind.
I wanted to. I think I'm gonna ditch this spell, and I'm pretty sure I can't do it in my turn. But I'll get my sword ready to attack him two-handed.
Certainly.
Dear God!
Arcee,
I'm
your turn.
I'm going to
Well,
check. 'cause I'm curious now.
Which is the guy I've already been shooting?
You've shot both the casters.
The one I'd had Hunter's Mark. I know I've only shot the one
That
that I've Hunter's
one
Mark.
has
Yeah,
always
yeah,
been
it's the one at the back who just managed to shrug off your almost killing blow.
I've done a total of 9 damage to
Actually,
this
no,
guy.
it shrugged off.
turn.
It shrugged off 7 girls. No, you've done a total
No,
of 12
3
damage.
each. 3 each. 9
Yeah,
total.
but you critted it, so it's 6, 3, 3. So you've done a total of 12.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah, sorry.
slightly
You've
better.
only shot this guy, but you shot him 3 times, one of which was a critical Abbey,
Okay, thank you.
and it's survived by the skin of its teeth. Dear Lord.
I think the party is indeed cursed with undead
I'm gonna
and being
say,
able to finish them.
fuck this guy. 3. 2-step sword.
All
I'm gonna
right.
shoot 1 arrow at this guy. Just the one though, just in case.
Yep. As you duck forward, you duck underneath the swinging arm. You release an arrow.
Damage. Is he dead yet?
No, it is not. It rolled an 11.
Fucking die.
Roll damage again.
Die
It rolled a
already.
14. What's 5 plus 8? 13. No, it managed to make it again. Two more arrows sink into this creature.
I know, like to press up against the wall and duck down.
It's teetering on the edge, but it's still standing. You guys have shit luck when it comes to this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You really do.
I'm hiding.
Like,
Tell me something I don't know.
I wish I was making this up, but I'm really not.
I believe you, man. I believe you.
What's the DC for it surviving? Is it just the
5
damage
plus the damage dealt to it.
Ah.
Yeah, so it just
Seriously?
made it. I'm so sorry.
1 shot, 2 shot.
Sorry.
All I hear is 3 shots.
This guy is just not liking that he's being ignored. Is going to.
I'm busy.
As it begins to swing towards you, you just turn and go, "I'm busy!" And it just kind of takes a step back, putting hands up, going, "Oh, okay."
Yes.
The one in front of Lucian is going to see the small creature in front of him and go, "You know what? This might be easier to hit." And it only hits once. Oh no, wait, no, it doesn't.
was
It's
wrong.
on his AC.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Doesn't hit at all.
I've got higher AC than Lucian.
Yeah, and as it kind of swings towards you, it realizes mistakes were made. As it just kind of batters into your shield. You didn't even block it. You sort of look up and go, "Oh, hello!" And it's just like, "Oh, boy, your turn." I like how the longer fights go on, the more slapstick they.
Yeah.
I will look at the guy. Remember what my master said. Use your head, and I will headbutt the fucker in front of me.
As you do this, you see the spirit of your master just going, "No,
That's
not like
not
that."
what I. 17.
There's your
17
one.
does
Oh,
not
that was a
hit.
healing spirit.
Sorry, there's your 1 point of health back, by the way.
There's your 1 point of health. 17 does not hit, I'm afraid.
These
I
guys-
As you
will
go
do
forward for
it.
the headbutt, you just slam into the metal helmet and stand back and go, "Whew, that may have not been a good
That's
idea."
Not what I meant to do. Okay. I bring both hands together and slap down on the helmet.
Alright, roll to hit.
14.
I'm afraid not. You slam down, you dent the helmet, dent it in, and then as you pull your hands away, really proud, you realize that as the undead sort of looks up, you've just sort of flattened this helmet out. And it's just almost like it's wearing a square cube. And it looks very worried, but no damage done to it, I'm afraid.
Fine. Fuck it. I will go see if I can drive my fist straight through where the fuck its heart should be.
Alright, roll to hit.
Ah! God damn it!
You try and do this, and
My God.
oh yeah, chainmail. The punch kind of causes him to stagger back, but you were more trying to grab the heart, and you're just not able to do any damage, I'm afraid.
And I will use a key point to do patient defense.
You used your bonus action.
Bonus
to do that.
action, never fucking mind. Goddamn
that
piece of
additional one
bullshit.
attack,
Yep, whatever.
Seven girl, your
Uh-huh.
turn.
She would like to cast Shatter on the two ones casting magic.
Certainly.
Just gonna sit
Let's
and fucking
kill
play
them
Dark Souls.
finally, or at least one of them.
Natural 20 and a natural 19 for their saving throws against the spell. I wish I was making this up, but I'm not.
But they still take half damage.
So they take half damage. So the front one takes that's actually pretty decent still. 8 points of damage. Back one has to make a save and throw. RD20 plus. It has to make a saving throw of what? 5 plus 8, so it has to beat 13. It does not.
It's
Finally,
dead.
with a loud
Yay!
The corpse goes flying, slams into another bed. It creaks before collapsing on top of it, and that is now an X zombie.
I had
All
to
the
say
eyes
that.
just snap to Avangal.
Avangard?
Savangal.
Abigail.
All
You
we
need
heard was
stiletto.
Avangard.
Oh, yeah.
Something I have to say to that one undead that was that took forever to die. Rest in peace,
Pieces.
because he fell in the bed.
The shadowy sword just sort of starts slowly spinning,
Yep.
and you're pretty sure you see along the blade error 404.
That was out of character. That was out of character. In character,
That
my
was-
character's probably pissed off about the spell.
Right, Kung Fu Master tries to attack Boar.
Anybody
Oh.
no.
Why can
Fuck.
it hit? It has a lower, it has a lower to hit than Boar does. Why can it hit Boar more?
Man, this fucking pisses me off.
4 points of damage to Boar
That's it. Thank fuck.
as it sort of whacks you over the head with the broom as if to say, "No, naughty!
Wait,
Why
hold
would you
on.
flatten my cap?"
What was the last thing of fucking damage I took? I don't.
You're currently on 14 hit points.
Right. Let me fix that. Cause I screwed up. I'm currently on 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
God damn it! This pisses me off so
Is
fucking
it
much.
Is it just this red guy that Cerno is frightened of? Is he
He's not
fine with
frightened. He just had to run away for that one round.
That's
Okay.
over.
All right, good to know. That's
Run
on.
forwards towards you, Arsene.
Oh, hello there. I'm a little preoccupied at the moment trying to kill you.
Arsene's
you
armor
roll
class,
you?
Armor class
15
is-
hits. Alright.
Do I have Hellish Rebuke? No, it's over.
As it reaches forwards, its empty hand just grasps you around the throat, and you're like, "Okay, this isn't fun."
Yeah, no, I really do not like that.
As you then take 4d10 points of necrotic damage as it
It's fucking.
4d10.
Oh.
As it casts inflict wounds at second level.
Inflict wound.
Oh,
my
no.
Wow.
God, asshole.
26
You know
points
what?
of damage.
Screw him, I will Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, I
You will Hellish Rebuke, and could you also make a Constitution save?
Actually, yeah, I'll make the con save first.
Oh, no.
It has to make a Dexterity saving throw. 20. You
20.
maintain concentration.
Okay, where's my 3d10 for Hellish Rebuke?
And it does not make its Dex save. Not with a natural 2.
Take. Yeah.
19 points of damage.
Asshole.
Please kill it. Please kill it.
Ooh, let's see.
Ten.
Does it? Yes, you do
Yes.
kill it.
That's what you.
Is
get.
this Constitution save just because they're race or whatever undead they
Because
are?
they're undead, yeah.
Mhm.
It's the undead fortitude.
Mhm.
And as it makes the last mistake of its undeath, you, eyes full of fury, just release a load of fire and just burn the remains of this undead to cinders.
Someone please save Arsene.
I would like to move.
Cerno,
Working on it.
your turn.
I would like to move
Oh.
forward to here. I do not care about the attack of opportunity
Oh,
that I'm
I'm
going
okay.
to get from that guy. I would like to summon my bear.
19.
No.
It's
Yep. Dealing
5 points of damage.
5. Got it. I would like to summon my unicorn spirits. Like here, I believe that's center of the room. Yeah, gets that, gets that,
Just
Okay.
gonna sit and sulk over here, guys. Don't worry
So
about
like
me.
that square
Okay.
there, if you wouldn't mind. Then I'm going to cast Healing Word on Arsene
Thank you.
at first level.
Your spirit's a free action, isn't it?
Yeah, free action. I checked. I double checked this. So
Yeah, no, I feel like
that's-
we always have that conversation. All right.
Healing word.
Cast your
First-
healing word.
First
Thanks,
level.
Bruno.
There we go. So you get 4 plus the 5, so that's 9. Everyone else gets plus 5.
You're on 19.
I'm totally calm right now, guys.
We get
I'm
plus
not.
5.
Yeah, you all heal. Well, not Lucian doesn't heal because he's not.
I'm
The
fine.
7 girl?
Wait, was
Seven Gal
Lucian
hasn't taken
damaged?
damage.
Is Lucian damaged?
Seven Gal
No,
and
I haven't
Lucian
been hit
haven't been
yet.
damaged,
Okay.
so
Alright,
it
that
heals
was-
all the ones who have taken damage.
alright. And now I'm going to, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Clap, clap.
That's it. Constitution saving throw, right?
Wait,
Yes.
hold on. How much HP have we been healed up to?
Just
What?
5.
You're on 19. 7, it fails, even with its. Actually, no, wait. It's 4, 13, so yeah. 13 it has to reach, right?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
So, I deal my damage.
Indeed, you do.
Yay, there we go, there we go. That's 5 points of damage. 5s all round for everyone. Different kinds of
Woo!
5s, but 5s.
First damage that undead's taken.
Nice.
I've been ignoring it. Been a little busy.
Do the
Alright.
mind. I am trying to hit your friends.
I'm on the phone.
With Sono springing into action, the undead just sort of lumbers forward and swings its sword towards Savangale. Wait,
Hey.
no, I didn't mean a hash.
Eh,
There we go. 14 and a 20.
Both
Both
hit.
hit.
Hey, since the mage skeletons are now history, does the weapon
Wow.
disperse?
Jesus Christ, my die are biased for me. 7 points of damage.
Yes, that weapon should disappear because it belongs to this guy, I believe.
No, it doesn't. It's not
doesn't?
concentration. It lasts until it is cast again, or it is dispelled and / dismissed /
It
gets
just
to
won't
the
do
end.
anything.
won't.
It just won't do anything.
I didn't
fine.
know that. I thought, wait, but whenever Nyx has fallen unconscious, it's doesn't it?
No, it's maintained. I haven't gotten rid of it. I'm pretty sure.
I think we have.
Yeah.
I feel
Next-
like we have.
I'm
Either
No,
way,
next-
it's not. Either way, it's not. It's
Yeah,
not like
we'll
the
know next
undead is
time.
coming back, so it's still just spinning small circles saying error 404. I mean, that's the main reason it's there, just for a joke. But you know,
Comedy, that's fine then.
it's not gonna do anything, so it's there for a.
I know.
All right, Agnes, your turn.
I am going to shock and grasp this dude.
All right. Do you have
Wait, is
advantage?
he wearing metal?
Yeah, they all are.
Mm.
I was going to say only the spellcasters were wearing studded level. I did say that they were metal up. Roll your damage. 26 definitely hits. 13 points of damage. Ooh, yeah, 12 HP. It needs to make its save. It makes it save.
Well, fuck you.
Wait. Yes, it makes it save. As you run forward, slam your hand onto it, you feel a real powerful surge of electricity shock through it. It kind of spasms, starts to smoke as you release, feeling very happy. It begins to tilt forwards, and then just leg suddenly goes out and catches it as it slowly turns towards you.
That's how you hit it, Bull.
Ooh.
Lucian,
Fuck
your
off.
turn.
Agnes.
What's the roll again for two-handed attack?
It's still a d20 plus. It's the same. It is the same, so it's a d20 plus
Plus, you cut out there. Sorry.
7.
All right.
All
1d20 plus 7.
Yep, your witch bolt fades.
Yep.
18 just hits. Roll damage. That's
All right.
a d10 plus 4.
D10 plus 4. Thank you. If it's 3 again, I fucking swear. 12 damage?
12 damage, nice.
Ooh.
And that's for 2 attacks?
You can roll your next attack.
Sure, I will do that.
So another d20 plus 7.
Go.
You can just press up twice and then hit enter.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
12, unfortunately, as you slash to it, being able to find your way in between a weak point in the chainmail, cutting deep. Pull your sword back, swing it round, reverse, try and slash again with returning the swing, and it's able to stagger out of the way for that. Arsene, your turn.
So the first thing I do is I ask Night Eyes to go get that javelin. So like, just sit on it, buddy. Just
Agnes, you just see this tail just sort of wander in, and then you just see these little pseudo dragon just jump up, and you'll hear a boom. As there now is just a pseudo dragon hanging on this javelin, nibbling on the end as if to say, "Well, I'm not entirely sure how it's going, but it's not really working out."
it's my javelin now.
Night
Alright.
Eyes has acquired a weapon.
No shit, we're all dead.
I mean, Night Eyes has acquired a weapon buried in a.
Night Eyes has
I
a
didn't say it was
poison
functional.
He has a stinger.
What's Night Eyes
thinking
gonna do?
about Night Eyes
Joust
coming in
with
for
it?
Just
Oh, that'd be
imagining Night Eyes
so
coming in
funny.
for a kill steal.
Okay.
Swear to God,
Arsene,
I
your
will
turn.
kill the dragon.
Now,
Oh, that
I'm
will
just
be the end of the campaign.
I'm just gonna. I don't know why. I'm gonna bonus action, put bow away, take sword out, take a swing at this guy who I am ready to talk to. Okay. That's a
21 hits.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
And another
Nice.
strike.
As it's sort of stepping back, still arms sort of up as a... Right then, you just lunge forward, pierce straight through something about with blade, and it just sort of looks down, looks at you. As you swing again, it's no longer off guard and just catches it on its shield. As it kind of then swings its own sword down and readies to attack. To which it then goes ahead and does. That's a hit and a miss as well.
Yep.
It deals 8 points of damage to you.
I just healed that.
Well, it's not wanting you to.
I don't like it.
All right, and then this one's going to continue trying to attack Lucian. Oh shit, not the D8. That's a 13 and a 15. Lucian 17, so both of them miss. All right, Boar, your turn.
This is your chance. This is your
I'm
chance.
going to step back because I do have 10 feet of movement.
Oh, well, first of all, Abby, roll his healing.
Oh yes.
And also roll your... no, first of all, roll your concentration, your constitution saving throw, then roll your healing.
I guess
Alright.
just like then roll the healing because I'm gonna make it. I'm pretty good at my constitution saving throws.
You say that at a +2. All right, so Boar, you heal an additional 3.
So, I mean, then I always
Also,
somehow
that-
roll decently.
And-
That undead doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, because it got...
It got lit.
Wait, hasn't it had its
Nope.
turn? Oh no, you're right. It goes just before you.
I plan ahead.
Yeah, fair enough. But I
I
mean,
will
either way, it
say-
misses anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Cord, please lend me your strength to fall this enemy. I will breathe, I will inhale and then exhale. And then release everything I have into the enemy that is in front of me.
It could die on
I-
the first one.
I know. 17 plus 16, plus 6. So I'm guessing
There are two hits in that. As you sort of knuckle Joe your way, as in just an arm swinging forward, 4 quick jabs. First one hits, and it sort of hits the helmet, and it sort of is already staggered back. Third one glances against the armor, staggers back. Fourth one slams into its face, and now it has to make d20.
Make it do a strength saving throw as well.
All right, well, it survives, and then it does not survive. So, with the last of the 4 blows making contact, the creature finally succumbs, dropping its broom to the floor.
Does that mean it also gets fucking thrown back with the strength saving throw?
The broom goes flying and pings off a bed, pings off another bed, and then just comes to rest around about here.
I scream out. Ah! Anyways,
You did it.
This was
Sam-
indeed the janitor that we saw,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yep.
Whoops.
yeah, this
I
is the
accidentally got
fucking
rid-
janitor.
I accidentally got rid of the. I don't
I
remember. I
There's
don't
gonna be
remember
an
what his
interesting
turn
title for
order
this one.
was. Shit.
Who?
I think he was.
There was a
there.
16.
Was there?
Not that guy, but
Oh, I don't know. He'll now just go in between Agnes.
Excuse me.
jeez.
Seven girl, your turn.
You would like to cast Healing Word at level 3 on Arsene.
Oh, thank you.
How are you within range? Yes, you
50
are.
feet,
Wait, no, is healing word 60 or 30?
60.
60, then yes, you are. Feel free to do so.
Yay.
Ten
10.
points of healing.
And then she would like to go poke the guy in front of her.
Yes, certainly. Roll to hit. Ooh, natural 20.
Mm.
Well, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Savengale
9
couldn't
points
grab
of
the
damage.
sword, could she?
No, it's an astral sort of, it's a spectral sort of thing, just floating there. Nice. 9 as you lunge forwards, your rapier just going through the links in the chainmail, pierce forward, draw back, perfect form, and the creature just staring at you. Sano, your turn.
Alright, tick off the unicorn, because I remember to do that this time round.
Yay.
Alright, I did use another Fury of Blows.
So
Good.
I would like to far out. I'm going to move the healing spirit, my bonus action, to there. Now, we're not doing flanking stuff, are we?
No.
Alright. I'm just going to, if you're happy anymore,
Again,
clap
I
your hands.
think you asked that the other time, and I said
Yeah,
you did. They'd start flanking you as well.
Yeah, so that's all good. Yep, so I'm just gonna happy if you know it, clap your hands. He has to make the Constitution saving throw.
It rolls 10 in total, so do your damage.
Yay. 4.
Alright, it takes another 4 points of damage. This one's turn. Having been attacked by you, it's going to attack you.
Funny that.
That's a miss and a hit, I believe. Seven Gal's AC is 14, yeah, so that's a 16. So that's a D8. 6 points of damage to Seven Gal. Agnes, your turn.
Not against the kitty.
Nice.
Alright, roll your damage. 14, nice. As it lunges forwards and withdraws and slashes a cat, Abigail, as you're wincing in pain, you just start spasming in the form which it's holding as you see an Agnes with slight smoke curling out of the corners of her eyes in sheer anger as she withdraws her hand off the back of the creature. Lucian, your turn.
Gonna attack again. 1d20 plus 7. I'm sorry, my memory.
D20 plus
Alright.
7. Again, you can just press up twice. 16
Alright.
does not hit, I'm afraid. I mean, you can press up once now.
Attack once more.
And
Oh.
a 9 doesn't hit either, I'm afraid. As you lunge forward, slamming into the chainmail, it's not very effective. Arsene, your turn.
Oh, heck. Fuck this guy. Bam.
Anyone hits, roll to hit.
Bam.
6.
Yeah.
Nice.
And bam. Fuck.
Do you still have your hunter's mark?
No, I have
No,
the.
because
I
you
have
changed
the
it for healing spirit.
Ah,
I have
okay.
my healing spirit.
Okay.
Alright, so
That's what
as
good
the
concentration's on.
first attack hits and cleaves into him, the parried by his own, as he then returns attacks and hits twice, dealing 10 points of damage. Constitution saving.
Right. Where's my cons?
What is with you and the number and being on the number of 11?
Ah, no, it disappears. No. A
And
dragon.
cute little
A
fairy
dragon.
dragon, which apparently I forgot to tell it for it to. Or did I put it onto the map player by accident? Oh, I did put it onto the
Wait,
map by
wait,
accident. There we go.
I know it's DC of 10, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't move it for a while. I just decided not to
Sorry,
say.
I stuck it onto the map player. Let me copy it and then delete it and then go change it in the character store.
It's fine. I'm back on 11. It's okay.
You're just going up and down and up and then down.
You can't take me down. I can't take him down.
And then this Dread Warrior is going to try and attack Lucian twice. And it's going to get a fucking critical.
Ow.
And on that critical... Oh, dear lord, that's 4... wait. Yeah, 14
14.
points of damage.
Ow.
As it kind of slashes towards you, you're able to catch it with your sword, and then you don't see that it's swinging its shield and just slams into the side of your head, and you stagger back. Hand goes up, holding your temple. That hurt like oh hell.
See, what's funny about this is I can attack
turn.
this person and this person.
You can.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have a 10-foot range.
So, I'm going to bring my hand axe down on the one that is attacking Savango.
Alrighty.
Or at least try to.
However, as you do so, you do not hit it.
I'm going to kick the one that is attacking Lucian.
Ninja, we need to talk about your rolling.
I'm going to say fuck it and kick the one that is attacking Savango in the dick. You know what? Fuck this. You know what? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here.
Boar just sits down,
I-
cross-legged, takes up a meditation. Deep breaths.
I feel like that's gonna be an intervention.
Deep breaths.
Oh,
And you just see the undead start to slowly shuffle away. Savangal, your turn.
She would like to cast Healing Word on Arsene again, this time at level 1.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna sit on the floor.
You're not actually
This
prone.
is-
You know what? You take up a one-legged pose.
I'm just sitting here.
6
Just...
HP.
You're on 17. Now it needs to deal 6 points of damage to you again. Yay!
And then she would like to poke the one in front of her.
Roll to hit.
Does
Hit
Sano's
18,
spirit
just
only
hit.
work when he heals?
Yeah, only when he heals.
Mm.
Otherwise, it'd be way too powerful.
4 damage.
4 damage. It's still standing, I'm afraid. Looking very rough. Rougher than it did when you first walked into this room, but still standing. Cerno, your turn.
He wants to clap. Is he happy? He wants to clap his hands.
Oh.
The undead doesn't want you to clap your hands, and as you look at him, smile on your face, clapping your hands again, is just sort of shaking its head.
no, 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 no,
No, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no.
That's another
Some
5
grunts.
points of damage.
as you let off another blast, its helmet sort of rattles, its eyes sort of spin slightly.
Alright,
It's
that's
not
not
too
the end of my
happy.
turn, though. Not the end of my turn. I would
Alright.
like to Healing Word on Arsene at level 1.
Okay, I'm just going to put this undead onto the bed because he's annoying me, so I can.
And then it's
Yeah, you gotta put him under the bed, huh?
Healing Word, first level. You get... Arsene, you get
10.
10 points of damage. Everyone else gets 5.
I'm on 27 now. Whoa.
All of us get 5 healing.
I'm at full,
Nice.
guys.
Same.
I'm at 27. Woohoo!
And Lucian is
sweet.
at 28. All right.
Yay. I have less of a headache now.
Yes, you do. As Sano mutters the incantations, allows his the magic laced into them to heal Arsene. The unicorn spirit sort of raises its head majestically. The horn glows slightly, and you all feel slightly better.
Yay.
Except for War and his part.
Unicorns are
Or
the
is it a
second
meditative
best.
stance?
Unicorns can only heal wounds. Pride is another story.
You gotta do that yourself.
As the undead, sort of distracted by the new pose Boar is pulling and sort of shimmying to the side to try and avoid him, is
Toss his head.
Mrs. Savingal with both its attacks. Agnes, your turn.
I said no.
Into the error sword.
All right. Actually, it'd be coming close to the error sword disappearing. Right, yeah, 23 hits.
Dogs.
Woof,
Yeah,
woof.
pork,
11 points of damage. All right, it now
That's
has to
rebel.
make its Constitution saving throw. Has to be what? 16. It's
Does it
still
make it?
alive.
Then I moved there again.
It rolled a natural 20, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck it.
The error displayed on the sword is now 418.
Rebel. What are you bork?
Cannot connect.
No, it's a very specific error code if ever anyone wants to look it up.
Wait, what is it?
Error code 418.
What's going on?
Anyway,
I'm looking it up.
your turn.
Okay, quick question involving magic.
Short answer.
I think due to the detect magic that I know that I had used previous stream, I'm maxed on first level spell slots. Does that mean I can't use anymore?
Yep.
That means you
Well-
cannot use any more of your first level spells. You can, however, because of your race, still cast Lesser Restoration and Daylight. And
Okay,
you
that's
can still
good.
cast Light, Sword Burst, and True Strike because they are cantrips.
I'm going to use Sword Burst.
Certainly, it has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Alright, how do I...
Yes, that is the error which the sword is currently displaying. Error, error, I am a teapot. I cannot brew coffee. Dexterity, alright.
What?
With an 11, it fails. Roll your 2d6.
Alrighty.
Oh, what the fuck?
2d6 plus anything?
No,
Or
just 2d6.
Alright. Oh, did it?
So I double check what undead fortitude is. Okay.
Alrighty.
I said 2d6. Roll another d6.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It's okay. It's a high level cantrip.
Alright,
Right,
yeah, we'll
mm.
take the 11.
That was
Yay.
the
I mean,
two of
it
the same
works.
rolls.
I mean, either way, it sort of works out, so.
Yeah.
11 points of damage as you, annoyed with
Nice.
bring your sword down in a slashing motion, and as you do so, just your about 7 mirror images of the sword just flash around you in a similar motion, cutting into it.
And that
Arsene.
takes up my whole action.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess what we're
Alright.
doing?
I think that ends my turn then.
So,
Rounds 5? 4?
Boop.
I think it's 4 against these guys.
No, it's how many rounds
what-
are seen in this thing doing the
Yeah,
same?
yeah, I think it's 4.
thing?
That's a hit and a miss. Oh wait, no, that's a hit and damage. It's still alive. Roll again.
Boop.
Oh, Jesus! Stop rolling so bloody well.
We need it.
Boop.
We
It's
deserve
still
it
alive.
after this fight.
Oh my god.
It had taken no damage. These things had like 40 HP, 50 HP.
Oh my god.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Those
Okay.
boys.
they're heavy war. Like they're meant to absorb damage on the front line. That's kind of undead thing.
That's why I went
Why do you think
round.
they're dressed in plate armor and can resist like so?
That's why I went for the cleric.
Armor's one thing, health's another. Oof.
RC 14, so that's 2 hits. 17 points of damage. Get your ass back down to 10 HP.
Oh my.
I swear to God.
Round and round we go.
Oh, I really don't want to get yelled at if Arsene dies.
Lucian,
That's what's
I
gonna
can't
happen.
die. I have a magic necklace.
an 18. I believe an 18 hits Lucian.
No, it'll finally kill you and be like, finally it's over, and then you just stand back up.
At last, and then you just sort of zombie raise yourself back up, and it's just gonna be like, nope, fuck it, I'm gone.
I'm done.
5
This
points
is
of
enough.
damage to Lucian.
I'm not paying
And
enough for
the
this.
zombie sort of attacks. You manage to parry the blow. Your head's still hurting slightly, and it manages to hit you with the pommel of the sword into the back of your hand, causing you to almost drop. And 23 health is your total bore. What are you going to do?
I guess I'm just gonna start wailing on the attacking. I'm gonna get out of my stance and I'm just gonna be like, yo, you just need to fucking die already.
Did boy get
And I'm
drunk
just going to
premeditated?
wail on the first one.
23 hits.
You finally hit them.
Hey.
There's 6 things of damage, and I'm gonna smack him
Let's
again.
see if it
It doesn't work.
saves its Constitution saving throw. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, yes,
What?
it's still alive.
Okay.
On 1 hit point. It
I'm
had
going
6
to
health. It now has 1. It misses. Your second attack misses.
I'm
This
going
sounds
to
familiar.
sideswipe its leg out from underneath it. Or
Alright.
no, I'm gonna kick its kneecap to where it'll buckle in from the front. Never mind, I ain't doing nothing.
As your first as your first punch slams square into its chest, you feel bones just give way. What was probably once a lung just collapse even further. There's now just a massive dent in its chest, and as you pull away, it kind of slumps forward. You feel satisfied. You relax, and then it lifts itself back up, and you're like, "Oh shit!" 2 quick blows to try and hit it, and they just catch onto the chainmail and aren't very effective. Savingo, your turn.
He's gonna cast Healing Word at level 2 for RC.
Alright. Stop wasting spells on me.
You would have been dead.
I can't
Hey.
die. We just loves me. She stopped
Okay,
loving
Arcene,
me
you're
as
back
a
to
character.
18 health.
And then she's
Arcene is
gonna
feeling
poke-
like a yo-yo.
Well, now you know what 4 feels like, except that he gets knocked out every other turn.
All night long. Sorry.
And then Savangil's gonna poke the guy in front of her.
Move.
That just hits. Roll your damage. Let's see if it can make its Constitution saving throw. Has to be a has to be a 13. 20 in total. It's still alive.
And then she listens to listens to the mom and backs up.
Finally.
Sono,
You
your
can't
turn.
hit her.
If you're happy and you know
Yeah, I
it, clap
know.
your
I was saying
hands.
Sono's turn.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're
Let's
happy and you
see.
know
Roll its
it.
Constitution saving throw.
He's not happy. He's not.
15. It's
That-
not happy, and it knows it.
Alright, so
I'm happy I
that
ignored her.
that don't happen. That's fine. I would like to. God damn it! Something else out of range.
I told her
Uh,
to move, not where to move. That's
yeah.
her fault.
I don't really have any other bonus action, which is annoying.
I mean, you could move the unicorn 1 space to the left, and it still gets every. Oh no, never mind. Arsene's. Does that count as being in half of it?
It has to be half, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll move it to there.
So it still gets Arsene, yeah.
I'll move around next
Yeah,
turn.
so that's my turn.
All right. Having heard someone shouting directions and been hitting it with electricity, it's going to go after them.
Hi.
Oh.
Well, it hits and it misses.
Hi.
Oh, did I need to stop rolling to GM. So yeah, it hits and it misses, and it deals 6 points of damage with the hit. It rolled a natural one, just if you're curious.
Really?
All right, Agnes is on 17 as it kind of lumbers forward. Agnes, you sort of go, oh shit, start stepping back, dodge the first blow, but aren't quite fast enough to be able to dodge the second one. Your turn.
Okay, don't hit me either.
All right, roll your damage.
Wait, did one hit or both of them?
You're at advantage.
That
you're
was
not hitting
advantage.
twice.
Why did I... Bleh.
You're rolling 2d8 because you're at level 5.
Yep.
With a 21, it's still alive.
But it got hit. Okay, bye. Hi, guys.
Lucian, your turn.
There's an unlimited use for the sword burst, right?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
All right, doing it again.
All right, it fails. Roll your 2d6.
I have the dice roller up, and I'm seeing it in front of me.
It makes the Constitution saving throw. It's still alive.
Oh my god. These guys are literally just surviving on Constitution saving throws at this point.
Yeah, these things are surviving on their undead foot.
Oh
That's
my god.
it.
Sword to the back.
Misses.
Never mind. There's more.
As you try and duck around its guard and sword to the back, it just turns and follows you, and you more like sword to the shield. That one hits.
I'm so done with
9
this
points
day,
of damage.
man.
Okay, it now actually has to make its Constitution saving throw,
Finally.
and it
Yes.
collapses to the ground dead. See,
Yes.
that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it.
Rolling,
Yeah.
just going full on Dark Souls and rolling around it in circles.
Yeah, dodge roll. Please, God. All right, it's going to attack Lucian.
That's just stab at me, Abby.
And
That's
it-
so mean.
It is.
Bloody misses. Bull, your
That's
turn.
Love
You
you.
know what you were saying about flanking?
I.
I think it's just like the
I'm
last
basically
one.
going to swing upwards with the actually no, I'm just gonna grab the axe with both hands and just bring it down on the fucker in front of me.
Roll to hit. Misses. Roll to hit. Hits. Roll damage.
I gotta find the button. 6?
We shall see.
Oh god damn it.
It's still alive.
Oh
I look at it. I look at my axe. I put the axe away, and I punch it directly in the center of its nose to see if I can break its nose.
You hit. Roll your damage. It's dead.
The legends are true. They actually do have a
As you punch forward, trying to break its nose, not only do you break the very, very fragile bone of its nose, sort of the cartilage of its nose, break the very fragile skull, the vast majority of the teeth, and there's just a boar-sized fist indent in this where this creature's face was. It just kind of
Nice.
rolls onto the floor.
fragile.
Savangale.
All right, she's going to run up to it and poke it in the butt.
Yeah, smack that ass.
Please let it be what finishes this off. This would be awesome.
17 misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and then she backs up.
All
Don't we
right.
get a second attack?
Nah, not bards.
Ah.
Sana, your turn.
Alright. I'm healing word on our scene.
Thank you.
So at level 1.
So everyone else gets 5.
Yep.
And Arsene gets 10 again. And this guy, I want to know if this guy's happy.
Oh shit, I just increased Lucian's health by 55.
Perfect.
You're not quite that lucky, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
All right, and is he happy? Question of the ages. No, he is not.
Wait, Oh, that's... Be happy!
Nope.
And then dead. They're not gonna be happy.
Why are they so serious?
Oh my god, shut up.
I had to.
Shut up, Odd. I swear to God.
Dude, this is how.
He goes charging towards Agnes.
Attack of opportunity, I'll take that.
Wait, how the fuck am I at 32 HP? Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never
Because
mind.
people keep on healing things.
I know.
That's an 8, doesn't it?
That's a miss. It makes it 2 attacks against Agnes.
What, Rebel?
That's a hit. 10 points of damage to Agnes.
Ooh.
Agnes, your turn. As it charges after you, you see Cerno sort of try and punch it and just kind of clips part of the chainmail on its boot and then just kind of shakes his hand going, ow, 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 ow.
Bonus action. When I hit it, punch it. Bonus action. 2-weapon fight, and that doesn't count as.
No,
No.
it's a spell, not.
But
You're
like,
not
I
actually
could punch
punching
it. Then again, punching it doesn't do anything. with
No,
Agnes.
I was going to
Anyway.
say. All right, roll damage.
Leave me alone.
And it finally collapses to the ground.
Okay.
Hey!
Said no.
That could have gone a lot more smoothly than it did.
Yeah.
How is
Bodies.
everyone as far as
My
spells?
pride is shattered.
I'm looting these 2 bodies.
I'm
doing good.
immediately looting the one in front of me though.
There is nothing on these corpses other than weapons on their arm. And a broom in the middle of the room.
I take the
Javelin.
fucking. This is my.
There's a javelin with a night eyes hanging on.
Mine.
You now have one alright-ish quality javelin.
Before everyone leaves the aura, I'll cast one final healing word.
And the error for 18 sword.
Someone's at the door. Hang on. Would you roll my 1d4 for me, please, for health and stuff?
Who for? Who's the healing word for?
Oh.
Cool.
D4 plus, what is it?
He's gone.
Fuck it, I can just look at it.
We all get 5 hit points anyway.
Use healing word plus 2, so that's
Okay.
8 to Racine.
I'm on 36.
I'm on 37 out of 42. I'm almost
Okay,
there.
guys, we don't need to have this conversation.
I'm 36 out of 44.
Angel is back at full health.
Wait, hold on. You have fucking 44.
Yeah. I have better constitution than you.
He'd always had more HP than Boar.
But my armor class sucks. I've always had more HP than both, that's true.
Alright.
Okay. I'm sorry, Nate.
No worries. With that, combat is done.
Yes.
Yay.
So, out of character, how is everybody as far as healing spells and everything? Because with how that went, it would be really risky trying to go in there with, like, should we be kind of take a rest, recover, hit points, or spells, any of that jazz?
I don't know how long we have until whoever's in charge starts noticing its staff are missing.
I have 9 more slots of healing.
I still have
Can I break the fucking broom out of pure anger?
Roll a strength check.
Alright.
God fucking damn you.
Door has been answered, so how much health did Arsene get?
Oh, I gave everyone their health. She got 7.
Alright, cool.
No, 8, sorry.
That's an 18.
I feel like being an arse and saying there's a magical property which stops the broom from breaking. Jumping and jumping and jumping, and by the time you finish jumping, there is nothing but just sawdust and splinters.
Alright. As
Good.
I finished casting the healing word, I'm gonna pat the unicorn, even though I can't pat it. My hand goes through it.
It accepts the pats before just trotting off through a wall.
Out of character, all my spell slots are of first level are used up. I just have my cantrips.
Yeah, I've used
that's
up all
what I
my
say.
first levels.
I'm so pissed off, man.
The
This.
only thing is, if we leave it longer, whoever's in charge is going to start noticing something's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's typically the risk.
Ah, so there is a door down here.
Yes,
On the
yes, there
right.
is.
Is this one? Does this one look like it's got holes in it, or?
Yeah, all the doors are holy.
Ah,
Can
good.
we
They're all
see-
It is
blessed
a
by the
temple
church.
after all.
Yeah, there we go. I would like
Well
to.
done.
I'd like to. Can I see through the hole in the door?
Yeah, it leads to a corridor, another holy door, and
You guys need a moment to catch your breath.
I'm
I
good.
need a moment to rest my pride.
I
Suck
think
it
we
up.
should Continue.
Suck it up. Start hitting them.
I have one question for you guys. Given how that went, do we have if things end up going south? Should we have a plan to escape plan in mind?
Escape.
If things
Considering
go-
the entrance to this whole place, I don't think we have much on escape.
Bugger.
And we were quite noisy that fight. I think if there's any more of them, they probably know we're here.
yeah, like
Probably.
what?
There was a lot of lightning.
Thunderclaps,
Thunderclaps, a lot of shadows.
2 shatters, like
Yeah.
element surprise.
Yeah.
I think we need to keep moving.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right.
We can get out of this place, just not in a hurry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this door. I'll walk down the hall and I'll peeky through the other door.
This door, you should be on the temple layout.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanna
There you go.
peek through this door, like through
Alright.
the holes in the door.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you ping that. As
I
you
didn't-
peek in,
I
it
didn't
appears
ping
to
it.
be some. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just said I didn't see you.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
As you peer in,
I-
and glance
uh,
around, there doesn't appear to be any more undead. Within, you just see sort of rotten tables patched with bits of wood. Same with the chairs. And as you glance back at the beds, you notice they too weren't in perfect condition and have been patched repeatedly over time. There appears to be, well, you appear to be looking into some sort of form of common and dining area.
There are no undead to speak of in here from what I can see.
From what you can see, no.
I open the door.
The door opens.
I
As you
walk
do
in.
so, 18 undead do not appear.
Oh,
I'm
Appears
just
to be
like,
the same room.
I just like how we're going
You
step by
sadist.
step. Like, I look through the door. You look through the door. I look through the door. I walk through. Alright.
Never mind.
Appears to be an empty sort of common room.
Anything
I say we
interesting?
continue.
Roll investigation check.
Investigation.
I'm angry.
We know.
Has there been any like family crests or shields or symbols or
Investigation
Anything.
check, Jack.
Can I roll
Others
an
of
investigation check
Wow.
too?
What do I see?
investigation?
Give me a second.
I see everything almost. I almost see through space and time.
Sano, kick around. Nothing much interesting. Mostly such. Nothing too interesting. The odd table, the odd chair. You find about 7, 8 copper pieces.
Ooh.
But other than that, nothing else. Agnes, as you glance around, you notice that one of the chair legs, which has been patched, is actually somewhat interesting. As you sort of crouch down and investigate it, you kind of pluck this, well, sort of forearm length, curled wooden branch would be probably the best way to describe it. And as you kind of glance it over, it appears to be, well, It appears to be somewhat magical.
A
It's a magic chair.
It's a
a
wand.
It's a
magic
chair leg.
branch.
It's a wand.
I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna keep walking. Is there another door in this room?
No, there is not.
Oh. I'm gonna walk over to Agnes. What'd you find?
I don't know yet. I think it's magic. But, well, can I tell what it is?
No. It just appears to be. You think it's. The wood is very different. You haven't come across it before, and something about the wood it's made of just kind of makes you feel. It feels attuned to magical energies, and that's pretty much all you can feel from it.
I look at it.
It's a stick.
It's a stick. It's a stick, guys. It's a stick.
Some
you
people
found
could
another
say the
stick?
same about your wand.
He holds it sort of close to his chest.
He kind of covers some of the leaves. Can't hear it.
It's not just any wand. It's his girlfriend.
Oh god.
And
All
now
I
I
heard
get
was-
these jokes. Now I understand the jokes.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but all I come back to is it's his girlfriend.
Yes,
The wooden stick.
If
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No wonder why those living shrimps are so mad at him. They were jealous.
I assume that the
Right.
party is having this conversation.
Sure,
yeah.
why not?
Sure.
Sono's gonna go, for the last time! I don't have a girlfriend!
He sounds somewhat dejected and unhappy about the statement.
I
It's
don't even know
okay.
what one of those are!
You
He
learn
still
when
sounds
you're older.
dejected and unhappy.
Agnes is fighting the urge to have the mother talk, but then that
I'll be right back.
Don't ask it. No, don't ask it.
I'm not.
Don't. Nothing.
What do you guys do?
Well, there's nothing else in here. Do we take this stick?
I am.
Alright then. Take the stick.
Guess we find. I
We
guess we
should go
find
back
out
the way
what.
we came.
Sorry, damn. Guess we find out what's behind door number 3, huh?
Hmm.
Yep, the biggest door. Past
Also
experience
curious to
says
see
that's
to
that's the
whether-
least one we want to go through. Alright.
Okay, so you turn and go through the big door. Again, made of stone. You have to borrow some of Boar's strength, Arsene's, to push them open.
Mhm.
In front, corridor, lights flickering. The carvings of the sort of flowing which were in the foyer and fountain, continue into this corridor. They don't go onto the side rooms, but they continue into this corridor. Seem to go to the end of the door and seem to sort of curve out. As you approach, this is a wooden door, much better maintained than the other ones.
So there's no holes.
There's no holes.
Oh.
The metal is still rusting slightly, but it appears to be mostly sort of meticulously sort of scraped off and cleaned. And as you push open the doors, it reveals the chamber in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Another square room.
Another square room.
Oh god.
So much
Maybe
white! Oh god, so much
Maybe not.
white!
It's a grand hall.
It's like America.
But the interesting thing is, as these doors swing open, the grey stone gives way to a sort of sandy yellow. The floor, from what you can see, the walls and the somewhat arched ceiling all appear to be made of this sandy yellow. The walls are lit with eerie dancing blue flames compared to the orange of the torches you have been used to. These cast shadows on the walls that twitch and move, causing the multiple carvings tentacle-like carvings to appear to move and flex. And all this leads round to the very back, where a large eye has been carved into the wall, encompassing the vast majority of it, reaching about 40 feet high. There are
jaws hit the floor.
There are tons of pews in front of you. Some having given way to age, some still standing. Most of them have some corpse.
A giant dancer is going to.
Most have what?
Some form of corpse on them. Weirdly enough, they're in different states of decay. There are some skeletons. There's some more mummified-looking skinned creatures. There's some looking like they were killed only 2 days ago. But they're all just sat on these benches. In front of the eye, probably about, I don't know, probably about 25, 30 feet away from the back of the wall, there is a massive altar raised up in the center. 2 small candles sit upon it, and a few other some placed at the top of it. Excuse me, whilst I die.
Is there an old lady sitting in a chair or by herself?
Nope. But there are 2 stone pillars which go up into the ceiling, supporting this domed roof.
I don't like this, due to the fact that I just had to beat a boss in Dark Souls that had this exact same fucking area.
What do you guys do?
I don't
stealth.
know.
How many active undead are there in there?
There doesn't appear to be any undead.
There's just corpses.
There appears to be just corpses upon corpses.
Cerno's gonna
The
stealth
kitty would
as
like-
well.
The stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
He rolled
I guess
stealth.
the entire party is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to try and stealth, you need to roll stealth.
I can't stealth freaking chain now. We'll just give you a
I mean,
win.
you can.
You just have disadvantage.
I'm
Too
But
at
I'm going to
18.
screw up again because of how I've been rolling. That's the problem.
+6, so just for punchy.
I'm
Alright.
too excited by all of this. It's all
I
really
have a
interesting.
20. Yay.
Alright, so
Alright,
you guys sort of
so-
crouch down,
You
glancing
kind of
around.
outbalance the group.
I've not rolled stealth yet. Okay, see if I did this right.
Roll it again.
Alright.
Oh, no.
So, most of you sort of crouch down, trying to stealth. A few of you are somewhat noisier than the others, but you try and stick to the shadows. What shadows that there are that flicker around. What do you do?
I want to go look closer at the altar.
Certainly. You make your way straight towards the altar. It's kind of large, and you have to kind of pull yourself up slightly to look over it. There appears to be an assortment, 2 candles, and there appears to be several stones and coins just on top of it, appearing as offerings. And as you sort of peer over it and glance up, you see just the massive eye on the back wall, and it feels like it's staring at
Is the eye a carving?
you. Yes.
I don't no, don't touch it.
Did I ever get told stories about giant eyeballs?
I was going to say, does this like symbolize anything? Ring bells of anyone?
Oh, make a religion check.
Me?
Well, Agnes for symbolizing anything. Sano, you haven't really been told any.
Nope.
Agnes, you don't recall any god's symbol being anything to do with an eye.
Could I roll a history
Agnes,
check?
no religion.
I was about
See
to
if I
ask,
might have heard of anything
about to
growing
ask.
up.
Since we're in some ruins, right?
Oh
do
yeah,
not
does
know
Arsene
who-
know anything?
You do not know who carved this.
I would still like to investigate things because it's
Feel free to
ruins.
investigate, but as far as it goes, you do not know who carved this. It's very clearly a place of worship, but you do not know who carved it and what
There was nothing on the altar,
worship
yeah?
of.
Just a pair
No.
of candles and...
Coins and what appears to be some stones.
Oh, coins. What are the coins?
64 gold coins, 38 silver, and 20.
You mind?
Are they placed like in a certain pattern or just?
No, they're just sort of dumped onto it.
Before he goes, ooh, money! He's
sorry,
about to pick it
I
up.
say stones. It is one stone. It is one stone carved to a I'm trying to think of it in like a rhombus shape, and it's just sat on the center, and then the coins are just sort of scattered all over it.
Cerno immediately goes, ooh, coins! His hand stops, hovering over the top. He looks around. Sorry if I'm taking your stuff. Just saying it to any god. And he's gonna take the money. How much money do I get?
64 gold, 38 silver, 29.
38 silver and then 29 copper.
Yeah.
Alright, 64 gold. Yay.
You do realise, Cerno, that was probably the offerings to the god. Not only that, but the undead probably stole it from the people they murdered.
Oh.
Yeah.
The first bit I'm not too worried about. I apologized. The second bit, yeah. Well, how are they supposed to know whose money it is?
I'm sure the families will not bat an eyelid about it.
Okay. Do you wanna split?
Maybe discuss this outside of this room.
I'm gonna forget later. You wanna split? And I'm
I
pointing at
will
Agnes.
you. You can hold it while we're in here.
Alright. He just shoves it all into his coin pouch, which is getting bigger and bigger. He's probably got multiple coin pouches across his body.
Agnes isn't religious, but she's not stupid to take from a god.
Same.
So all that's left is this weirdly and very well carved stone.
You make anything of that? And he
Me?
points at the stone. What
No.
do I? Does it look like it's got arcane powers?
Make an arcane check.
Wait, what did you say it's got carved on it? Just symbols, not writing?
The stone has nothing carved on it.
Oh,
It's just a smooth rhombus-like stone. It's well carved, that you can tell, Sana.
Could I roll an incarnate and arcana check as well?
Yes, or Abby?
Can I run my hand over it, the symbol?
What
Don't
Get a feel
touch
for it, maybe what it was carved from, just anything.
What symbol?
Mm.
I played Dark Souls too much. Don't touch anything.
Yeah.
What symbol, Abby?
What
I never
symbol?
played Dark
Wait,
Souls.
The
The eye. The eye?
Hmm? Oh, the
stone
eye.
or the eye.
The eye is like 40 feet.
Oh,
But you can go up. You can go up to the back wall and start running your hands. You notice that there appear to be some runes carved into what would be the eye's iris, and as you glance up, there are more runes carved into the top of it as well.
I'll relay this to the.
You're
rest of the
okay,
group.
Ninja.
No.
No.
Odd. That was
No.
what Abby saw.
Oh, sorry.
What you kind of glance at the stone, and it just instantly goes in your head. Huh, ironstone, and then just continue walking.
I don't like or
Huh?
trust any of this shit right now.
Huh?
An ironstone is a stone. Is a stone which can orbit one's head. There are a lot of different of these magical items, and they essentially help you in some or the other. There can be ones which sustain your hunger. There can be ones which can help increase your magical potential, which help increase your intelligence. Any number of things. They are named after the god of knowledge, Ayun.
I really like this god, Harley.
Oh, that's. Huh.
He's become
Oh,
very important
fancy.
in this world recently.
Does Sano realize that Lucien goes, oh, that's what it is?
I will mention it.
I would say, Lucian, at your sort of what faces, that is the explanation Lucian then gives you guys.
Okay.
With an 18, he is knowledgeable enough on the subject.
Sano looks very conflicted. He's like, do I? No. He like reaches out, he retracts.
What else do you know about this god, Lucian?
That would be a religion check. Other than the fact that it is the god of knowledge, not
Yeah.
much Lucian knows until he rolls a
What is-
religion check.
What the fuck is my religion? Oh, it's only
Chord.
+3. Yeah, no, I
Oh,
know
as-
I've
I was
worshipped the
reading
god
that.
of chord. Yeah.
What is 12? 12 get me?
12, she's goddess of knowledge, neutral. Her priests tend to encourage learning and finding knowledge yourself. Teaching others, that's pretty much the limit of your knowledge there.
Yeah.
Can I-
Commonly
I-
called the knowing mistress.
Anything
Can
about
I
the undead
see
with her?
if
No.
can I see if I know much about the god of the Ayun? Because I am a religious person.
Certainly roll your religion.
While they're
And
doing
yes.
that, can I check for traps?
I have okay.
Can, Sona, investigation. Boy, you don't know much more than Lucian.
No.
And
Okay.
yes,
Yep.
Arsene. So you
Uh.
see runes carved into essentially the iris at the lower half and the upper half of it.
Are there any
There are no
traps
traps
around
in
this
this room.
thing? Not in the entire room. I was just
There are no
looking
traps
at the
in this room.
little thing. It's like, ooh, this feels like an Indiana Jones moment. Ugh.
Yes, but
Mm.
your roll tells you there are no traps in this room.
Okay.
You
He picks
fully
it up.
trust this room.
I don't.
As you pick it up, you realize, yeah, this is actually arcane. As you feel a slight hum.
What language are the runes?
Arsene can't read any of
Could I read it?
it. What languages do you speak?
Celestial and common.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Can I read?
Not draconic or infernal.
Abyssal, Elvish, Undercommon.
I don't know how to look to where I
read.
could read.
I can read.
Top half reads in the top half of the iris in undercommon. Use your head to paint me red. Inside resides your key.
Use your head
Oh.
to paint me red.
Inside of
Use your
key
head.
resides your key. Actually,
As I
So-
what?
Blood.
use your head to paint me red. Inside of thee resides your key.
You keep cutting out on that same. Okay.
Use your head
Thank you.
to paint me red.
Side of
Who else
things.
is
Through
who
resides.
else is looking at this eye to try and see if
Cerno will glance up. If he can read any of the stuff, he'll read
you
it
can't
out.
read
I-
either, you can't read either language, Sana.
He's
I
gonna go
know
back. He's
deep
gonna go back to this
speech,
cool orb he found.
elven. Or I
And
know.
Thor, in the lower half, in deep speech is written, "Beware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned."
What the fuck does that mean? Beware of what you spurn, for what you shall be returned.
For what you give shall be returned.
Oh, so if I give blood, it'll be returned.
And
Cerno's looking at his orb, thinking taking it may have been a mistake.
Use your head to paint me red. Inside of thee resides your key. Beware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful what we give.
There's no
So
other doors in
Spurn
this room,
means
right?
take, isn't it?
There's only one door as far as you can tell, and
And that's the one we came through.
yes.
I don't know what spurn means.
It means to reject. It's a term of rejection, to deny something. I guess.
The only thing I can think of right now is blood.
Yeah,
same.
so beware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned. Oh, as in do not speak badly, because if you do, it's going to be thrown back in your fucking face. Kind of. Not
Maybe.
just speak badly, but do not commit. Do not do anything bad to this, because it will just be thrown back at you.
Could this be why the room is filled with bodies? These could have been people who tried.
As they are doing this, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna ritually cast detect poison and disease.
All right.
looking over the dead bodies, thinking we probably might want to do that.
As you glance over them, Sana, after this 10-minute casting, nothing
Nothing pops
flows
up.
up.
Even
This
as
room,
I'm
by the
walking
way,
through
is
the...
this room is like 120 feet in length.
Yeah, I'll like walk up and down
As you
the
meander
sort of
around
things.
and through, as far as you can tell, there is no.
There's one of the... you said that there was some that looked like they were more recently killed. Yeah?
Yep.
How do they look like they were killed?
Assortment: stab wounds, cracked skulls, just shattered lower bodies, shattered arms and rib cages, all sorts
So
of
they were
blunt force
obviously...
trauma.
So they were killed
Blunt-
beforehand and then moved to here, sort of thing.
There appears to be no indication of blood around here, whether they were killed here and then positioned and then the blood was cleaned up, or whether they were killed elsewhere, dragged here and then was cleaned up again. You're not entirely sure.
You said there were blue lights on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Like blue candlelight? Take a closer look at
yeah,
the blue candlelight.
Glancing at it, it doesn't register as poison or disease, but glancing at it, it appears to be a sort of a sconce which is bolted to the wall, and it's just giving off this blue flame which is constantly flickering and just as if a candle was being held in a breeze, not quite strong enough to blow it out, but it's constantly having to fight to try and stay alight. But it doesn't appear like any breeze is around it or coming from any particular direction. It's just constantly buffeted and flickering.
What's the ghost's opinion on this?
I'll be outside if you need me.
No connection.
Hold up, guys. I know. If this is the goddess of knowledge, and she's... did you say she was neutral good or true neutral?
True neutral.
Then
You're neutral.
it doesn't have to be blood. Use your head to paint me red. Inside of thee resides your key. It's not painting you. It might not be painting red with blood. It might be just use your knowledge to figure this out. A way of doing this. It doesn't have to be blood.
Cerno's gonna call out from down the hall. Does anyone have that spell that, like, changes colours? Yeah,
No.
that one. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Changes colors?
Prestidigitation. Changes the colours of things, I think.
Yeah,
I can shape.
that
I
one.
can shape water
I have
or
thaumaturgy.
create something red, like
Do
smoke.
we still have those red cloaks from back?
Yes. And I pull one out of the freaking bag of holding. I think they're in the bag.
Use your head to paint me red inside you. What you spend, what you give shall be returned. Okay. So on the top half of the iris is that. Use your head to paint me red. But on the bottom half is be aware of what you spend, for what you give shall be returned. Okay.
Does the flame... Can I reach up to the flame?
They're mounted about 10 feet off the ground, so they would be above the heads of just average heighted people.
Wait, do I have the cape? Do I have
What?
the capes?
Come
Or does
here!
Savingale have the cape?
Okay, I rush over to Zerdo. What?
Capes are some things which Savangale's holding,
I'm gonna like piggyback.
which I believe Purple's quickly dealing with.
Piggyback,
herself.
okay.
Can I ask Savingale so kindly to have a cape and put it on the altar?
She dramatically presents one to you.
Nice.
Does
You
the
drape
flame
the
feel
cape
hot?
over the.
Sorry.
As you begin to approach your hand towards it, it doesn't feel that hot.
But
Feels
there is
somewhat
heat.
warm,
There
but
is
there's
heat.
a bit of heat.
Okay.
So nothing happens with the cape on the altar?
As you put the cape over the altar, which you kindly got from Savangale,
Mhm.
it happens.
Nice.
Can I place my hand on it?
Place your hand on it.
And I'm recalling vague knowledge of what I know of Ioun, but also thinking back to those weapons we saw hung upon the on the wall previously with the different names and ask of any knowledge she might have of them. I don't know. I'm just seeing if I can make a connection to her.
Well, a religion check.
I'm now going to ride on Bull's shoulders like the kid that's riding on their dad's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
What
And I'm
if
still
we put
holding
the
the orb.
I'm guessing whoever read this presumed blood was the red, and they have discerned that you put them on the stands.
As you try and reach out to Ayun, just something makes you. You're trying to reach out, and then just your mind. There's a presence, and it instantly makes you recall. Recall as in, sort of flinch and bring your consciousness back down to yourself, eyes open, kind of release and go. It just felt so alien, and then in the back of your head, something just makes you go, and you kind of glance at the sides of the walls. Nothing you know about Ayun says about these long, waving lines.
Oh shit.
Can I get my drift globe out?
You certainly can.
Yeah, I'd like
The area is
to-
well lit. It's just that the shadows are constantly flickering, and it makes it like the lines carved into the wall just twist and turn and move.
Yeah. How many times can I cast like the daylight spell?
That's got the charges.
Alright, so it's got one charge. Does it go? The daylight. Okay, it can't be used until next dawn. I'll just use light.
I have a daylight spell I could use.
No.
You also have a light cantrip.
Yeah, I'll just use light.
All right.
And
It flares up. What color?
Oh wait, I can change the color?
Yeah, the light cantrip. You can make the light cantrip give off any color.
Red!
I
Red!
was
Red!
about to
Red!
say-
Red! Red! Red!
All right.
Yes, I was about to. Can I
Orb
help?
starts glowing red.
As Sono gets out the orb, he goes, I want you to go, and then you just hear the gears turning, smoke going out, and he goes, Red!
The globe just sort of begins to shine bright, first blue, which then just shifts into red light.
Giddy up, Bull! Go! 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 To the altar!
Don't.
Wait,
That's the word, bullseye! Run.
You approach the altar, hold here. Nothing seems to happen.
Thank
Damn
God.
it!
Guys, this isn't Ayun. I don't know what this is, but this is not. This isn't right. This is not okay.
This isn't Ayun.
This is not Ayun. There is something weird here. I don't know how to describe it. It just felt wrong. I don't think we should be trying to summon whatever this riddle is on about.
Well, of course it's, well... Look at that eye!
Mm-hmm.
That's
How
not
close are you to
friendly!
the eyes, Sana? How close are you to the eye?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I'd be
oh,
up
fuck.
on I'd be up on Bull's shoulders.
Yeah, so how close would you say?
We would have gone sort of close enough so I can move the orb up, like have it move
Towards
up.
the eye?
Yeah.
Alright. So as the orb approaches the eye, the red light going off, and as it starts to hit the wall, just the entire iris just glows red itself.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh
Rune-
fuck, oh fuck, oh
The
fuck.
runes stay dark, and they just stand out more. But they're just the stone which would make up the iris of the eye just glows, but nothing else seems to happen.
I did something!
Yeah.
And as you sort of pull the orb away, and the light's no longer hitting the stone wall, light which is
Oh no.
just disperses. And as you bring the orb closer to the wall again, so the light starts to it, the entire iris lights up again.
Zoom, zoom,
Mm.
zoom, 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 zoom. I'm just gonna move it back and forth, like playing a game.
Be aware that you spend what you should be returned. Okay.
I'm just getting
I
blinded
don't
by
like
fucking
this, but I'm
light.
gonna stop saying bad things because I am scared of repercussions.
Yeah.
You spurn.
I don't know. It's just the thing is, what the fuck is going on?
What's the pattern around the eye?
More tentacle-like lines.
Can I move
Oh
the
no,
light
this is
along
Cthulhu.
those
This
lines?
is Cthulhu.
What, sorry, comment?
Can I move the globe sort of away from the eye along to the, like, tentacly lines?
As you bring the orb away from the eye, and the light no longer hits the iris and it just disappears again. And as you bring it along the line, there's nothing about the stone in the wall which is actually the light.
My curiosity is getting the better of me. Can I try something?
Certainly.
Can I, through the use of thaumaturgy, change the color of the blue, the lights from blue to red and brighten them?
Oh,
You
well,
certainly can.
okay, so you can do that.
Yeah, I just kind of reread the spell and was like, oh, color! Yeah.
As you do so, the red light once again reaches towards the iris. Back out.
I moved the drift globe closer as well while that's happening.
The intensity doesn't seem to change. It just seems to be when red light hits the iris, the entire thing glows red.
Does the eye look like it's looking at anything?
Yeah, it looks like it's looking straight down at
I
just in front of the altar.
put my hand on the altar. Look.
The altar's 30 feet away from the aisle.
Or can I be stood in front of the altar, hand on the altar, looking straight up at the eye, and ask, who are you?
It's no.
Is there anything behind the altar?
Space, and then the back wall where the eye is.
Is there anything behind the altar?
I just asked.
Exactly what I just said.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Can I place the... Oh no, the skull wouldn't be with me. What if we put something on the altar?
What do we
Now
have
that it's
to-
lit up.
I can
Maybe they'd be more
I can put this back,
persuasive to talk to.
and I
your
put
stone.
the stone on the altar.
That's just thaumaturgy last. Okay, so it only lasts a minute, so the lights will flicker down.
Oh. Can I just keep recasting it?
You can.
And so apparently I still have a basilisk heart that we didn't give to Kimi in my bag.
That
I thought you did.
That would
Should I
have
put that on the
rotted
altar?
so hard.
This seems like rot here.
Thing about that.
I also have a
Um,
few other body parts.
Do you know
What?
Do you
Don't
know
ask me
what
how.
kind of basilisk heart it is?
It's whatever was the one Kimi didn't want.
Okay, so that's a
We
venom.
collected 2 types.
That would be a venom basilisk heart.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. What? Sorry, what did I miss? I had to go check on Rebel and try not to throw up.
We're putting a heart on the altar.
I'm going to stand back on the complete other side of the room.
Cerno has to still follow him.
Yeah, I'm staying on the other side of the room. I don't trust this. I
it was a
really don't trust this.
No, this makes me so nervous, but I need to know.
You
I
put
need
it
to
on the
know.
altar.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you place this rotting, decaying venom basilisk heart up on the altar.
Was it a heart or a gland?
Heart. I have a heart.
No, she harvested a heart.
Oh.
Actually, no. You would have.
I ruined the glands.
I was going to
Remember?
say you ruined the glands, but I can't remember which heart you.
I remember I ruined. It was definitely the poison one because that's the one I was fighting. And I
Right. Yeah.
harvested
So it's
the
a.
one
It's
because
a
remember
poison
my
one.
shit rolls and I kept getting all that poison damage.
Oh god, I don't feel
All right. Well,
so
you put it upon the altar.
Oh, they
You
praying.
do notice whatever you've Whenever you do something on the altar, when your thaumaturgy runs out and the red lights from the drift globe is on the altar, the iris is still dark. It's not until the light hits the iris that
It's not until the light hits the iris that.
the iris lights up. So there can be red light in the room, but if no red light is landing on the iris isn't lighting up.
Okay, so my thing what's it useless.
No, your thaumaturgy. There are lights close to the eye,
Oh, so I need
but
to
if
use it on
the
ones
light is
close.
not hitting the iris is not lighting up. So
So
there can be red light in the room, and if it's not reaching to the iris is blank and just the
put me
normal
down.
stone.
Or put me down.
I put him down.
I run over to Agnes. Drift globe. Vroom, vroom, behind me. Boosty up.
how far up?
To the eye. The iris thing.
Your drift globe can go quite far.
Yeah, I know. Boost
That
us
has to
up.
follow him.
Fine, I pick him up and levitate.
All right.
Up to the
How high do you go?
I want to go up to in front of the iris so I can reach out.
Well, I mean, the iris. Okay, Sano wouldn't be able to reach it, but everyone else could reach up and then tap the edge of the bottom edge of the iris.
Yeah, I just want to float up off the ground.
It starts about 4 or 5 feet from the
We
floor.
go
the
up,
iris.
so he's in line with it.
All right.
What if
It's
it
glowing?
was- Yeah.
Yeah, red light is hitting it, so it's.
I touch it.
Of course
I
you
place
do.
my hand against the stone that's glowing.
It appears to be just stone.
Ah!
I don't
Can
don't trust
drop
any of
thaumaturgy
that.
on the flames and instead do the same hand on the altar, staring at the iris, change my eyes to red using thaumaturgy?
Wait, what?
Certainly can. As the lights flicker back to the blue flickering in the room, place your hand upon the altar and stare. Nothing seems to happen.
Imagining a red-eyed Arsene now. Jeez.
Very
Terrifying.
different from the usual silver.
I'd also like to
Usually-
say Agnes has red eyes.
Be it, use your head to paint me red, glow. Inside a fee resides your key. So, like, my thinking was, it starts to glow, you could put your hand inside. Or, like, walk inside. Because it's glowing. And it's magic.
How many
Boys-
light sources are there?
Boy's just gonna
In the
slowly
room,
start
1, 2,
walking
3,
up.
4, 5, 6, 7, say 8 of the magical torches illuminate the entire room.
Guys, it has to be blood. There's
I don't.
Or
I
you've
don't
spilled enough of that
particularly
today, okay?
I take one of my open wounds.
I mean, yeah, no.
Oh,
I know
God.
it's not-
Before that,
Uh.
instead of using our blood, could we use one of the undead bodies?
Will it have dried up blood?
Not. What about the most recent ones? They might still have something left.
I'll walk back and go drag a body.
Can't
Roll
believe
an
I just said
investigation
that,
check.
But
Wait, okay. I'm looking specifically
You're looking for a body which has blood.
Return.
I'll help too. Investigation.
All right. You two roll investigation checks.
Nope.
Investigation, straight fucking roll. Yeah.
I'm really worried.
You guys root around. From what Lucian can find, he can hardly find any. 3 or
Yeah,
4
vampire
more
god,
finds. They appear to be like you look at them and the wounds are sort of, well, they're not clot, they sort of dried, and as you sort of kind of manipulate the body to try and get any more blood out, it doesn't seem to that there's that much at all. Like a few droplets kind of splatter out onto your hand, and that it appears as if one of the reasons why there isn't blood all over this place is because it's already been taken from these bodies.
See, told you.
Siri's
Okay.
gonna
So,
Cerno's gonna
mean,
like ask to be put down. He's gonna sit down on the altar and he's gonna look at the orb.
Can I?
He's gonna
Can
focus
I-
on
can
it
I-
and stuff and try and
Wait,
figure out
hold
what
on.
it is and
Can-
what it does.
Can I take the body of the janitor that royally kicked my ass and just drag it?
It's undead.
Okay.
It's the broom. It's the broom that we need.
I was going to say the undead
No, I
didn't
broke
really
the
have
broom.
blood per se. It was more like a black sort of ooze that kind of leaks out of them slightly and rot and decay. Undead don't really have blood.
Okay, so then I will do my idea.
What were you going to say, Jam?
May I ask why we are doing this? We were tasked to clear up the mess and stop the undead
I'm worried
by
that he's making
a-
me undead.
by
cat.
someone who is heavily invested in deities and probably would do a lot better at figuring out this riddle.
I agree
Oh,
with
yeah.
that. 'cause
I
If
just
we
want
bring them back
Also-
once everything is cleared out.
Also said she only a cave and could not see with scrying anymore. She has no idea what's down here, and you have found no reason to understand why she.
Did she say people were going missing or just being killed?
Being attacked.
Being attacked.
I hate to say it. Shouldn't we double check that spoiled food room to see if there's anything there?
Red fruit.
What are you
Okay.
expecting to find in there?
It's a little morbid, but I kind of.
blood.
Essentially.
I'm just.
Like I
I
said,
have a feeling that whoever was getting their bodies from up top thoroughly drained them out of all their blood, turned them into undead servants.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe that's what the second sentence means. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned. As in, by giving the life of whoever these people originally were to this, they came back as undead. But there's just something not right with this, with the zombies we fought. They were so different to the ones.
Seven go roll a history or religion check to see if she understands what's going on so far.
Sono, you can't do much with the orb other than the spells that you're aware of. What are you trying to figure out, Perps, with that? Like, what are you trying to see?
If she heard any stories about stuff like this from either her sister telling her stories or from the troop and rumors.
Roll a history. Okay. From what you recall, your sister isn't that hasn't really spoken much about deities sort of demanding. Well, no, that's not true. She hasn't spoken about what you really that much about deities associated with, where Ayun is sometimes pictured as having a third knowing eye. The god mostly linked with an eye would be Grumash, who lost an eye to a different god during a battle and holds a grudge. However, the serpent-esque sort of eye which is engraved into this doesn't ring a match with even that. From what you know of, stories, the odd tale, it may be something to do with a dragon. They can have serpents. So creatures break the mind to even try and think about that. Can have body parts you don't truly understand, just as easily have one. God damn it.
What?
Alright, how many of you heard that all in total?
I heard.
You kept stuttering in and out, but I got most of it.
I heard it.
Alright, so for some of you, I keep on stuttering in and out. So essentially, Ioun, sometimes third eye. Also, Ninja, we can hear you breathing.
So,
Ioun
I don't know
sometimes
what the fuck's
pictured
been
with
going
a
on. Sorry about that.
Ioun sometimes pictured with a third eye as the all-seeing eye. Doesn't really correlate with her. It's a serpent-like eye. The Grumash, known for his correlation with eyes, namely because he's referred to as one-eyed because he lost an eye in a battle with another god. This doesn't seem to fit that either. It's serpent-like. Perhaps a dragon. They have serpent-like eyes. There are also creatures which most people just cannot comprehend or understand, could just as easily have an eye somewhat like this. From what you know of your sister, this probably has no real relation to an actual deity. Sorry, to an actual god. Could be some form of monster of great power that was worshipped.
Can I see the ceiling?
Yeah,
Anything on it?
more tentacle-like engravings and a small center. Just staring.
There's an eye. Wait, there's an eye up there?
Just a small engraving of it, though.
How far can I move the drift globe?
Not up that high, I don't think it has to.
Does it-
Actually, let's see. What is,
It has a.
does it say? You,
I'll double
what is the
check.
drift-
But
Oh, I thought you could move
it follows you until if you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is
I don't
within
know.
60 feet of
My
you.
mic's being super
It
sensitive.
says
So
it
yeah,
follows
it
you,
follows you right.
then
Come on,
moving
for it. Where's for it to go?
Yeah.
Can I try another
I'll ask
thing?
Agnes to help me float up there.
I still don't see why we're trying to figure this out, but sure.
No,
You
we
float her up. You float
fucking
up to the
no.
ceiling, introducing the red light to the smaller eye. Doesn't seem to do it.
There we
Does it-
go.
well,
Hopefully
Is
I
a
fixed
smaller
my...
eye just looking down at the ground?
Yeah.
Is there anything down on the ground?
Nope. It's just the direct center of the hall.
We should just leave this and come back to it later and have a professional fucking do this.
We do need to take a long rest, or
Uh-huh.
because if something goes wrong,
We
We-
fucked.
we got limited stuff.
Zerna will float down. Well,
Can I try
have
one more
Agnes
thing
float
at
down.
least?
What is your idea?
Not much different than what I was doing earlier. Just let me give it a go.
Oh God.
What is your idea?
I'm not gonna give my
Savigal doesn't
word.
know what this is. I do.
Oh. Think you think you know what this is, Purple?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, I think I know what this is, and it was like Savigal doesn't know, so I can't ask.
You can ask Nate later, and then not try a metagame.
That's why I asked him first before saying it out loud, because that would be totally skewing everything.
You sound like you're about to cry. Are we really doing something bad here?
Arsene, what's Arsene gonna do?
I can't resist. Okay. Hand back on the altar, same thing. Heart's still there, or that. I'm gonna try reaching out again. But
Oh,
instead of
no.
recoiling, just accepting it.
You
Oh.
can't.
Can't
You
feel it.
can't reach out.
It's not there. Okay.
It seems like when you were trying to essentially reach Ioun, you reached something else, and essentially Ioun back.
Oh, Ioun drags you back. Okay. So
As
this
in she essentially, in your attempt to reach her, you reached her and something else, and she literally just slammed down and stopped any form of connection from either her
rebel.
and or the being which you connect, this other being which you might have connected with.
Mhm.
Well, I will add
know what
that we
this
can't
is?
exactly leave.
What do you mean?
I do a quick, like, tumble down, big pile of rubble. The way out. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of.
I just lifted you up to the roof of this building.
Do you think
Of
you
this
can
room.
lift Boar?
Multiple
No.
trips.
You
But
I
can't
we
can
have
lift
take off
rope.
Boar.
my chainmail to make it easier.
I was going to say you wouldn't be able to lift Boar.
No, but
No.
we have rope. I can get to the
We're
top and
big
tie
boy.
to something
It's really
stable.
far up.
That could work.
We have a
That's
lot of rope.
150. That's 150.
We have a lot of rope.
We have
Did you,
that much
do you
rope.
see how much rope the cat is carrying?
That's 150 feet of climbing.
That's a long way up.
Jam. That's 45
How
minutes.
else do you expect to get out?
I don't
There
know.
must be
have-
another way out. I mean, how on earth did the undead get in and out? They can't just always
The
use
ladders.
everything.
I'm sure they did, and that's why it was very unstable. I mean, the
realise-
handiwork didn't help.
You realize that is 14 stories.
It's
Purple
really
can tell
high
you
up.
how hard it is to climb 30 stories steps.
Yeah,
I only had to climb like 3 and I was tired.
yeah. Our apartment's 3 floors up, and it's not pleasant.
We have no other option than to try that way. I
I'm
can
just
get out
letting you
with
know
one
that
ladder.
is an awful lot of effort, and you're going to be rolling a lot to try and make that climb.
There's gotta be some way, other way.
You can certainly try. I'm just warning you because it might. It's somewhat hard to gauge considering just numbers, so that's why I'm trying to put it into numbers which you can understand. Descended 13 stories.
Oh,
Great.
Descended
so
about
we
13
have a
stories
long
of
way to
stairs.
climb.
So
Uh,
that would be a very long climb on a rope.
If nothing else, I can get out with one other person, get other help.
I mean, if we take a long rest, I can send a message to my sister. I just need to
Mm.
get my 3rd level skills
Don't-
back.
No, you have the stone, don't you?
What stone?
The sending stone.
That's a thing we have.
Didn't,
Thing
Is
which
it?
was given
Cat,
to
is
her.
that a thing we have?
Seven
It was a
go.
thing which was given to her.
It's in my notes.
It
Gimme
was a
gives
thing which
seven
was
go.
given to her. She was given one sending stone.
Yeah, an aptly named sending stone.
Because you literally wrote a stone capable of casting sending. Because it's called a sending stone.
I know. But you know, I'm describing it. Because I just go, a sending stone, and it's like, well, what does it say?
If you really want a description, it's a pebble with a face drawn in. You know.
It's cute.
So Seven Girl
Oh,
could
yeah, I
send a
do.
message now. Nice.
And, well, we still have a whole lot to explore, so we don't know if there actually is another exit.
I don't know where else. We didn't see any other doors. I guess the rooms could have secret ones, or they're hidden by that rotting fruit. Which I don't like the idea of at all.
Do I have? I'm gonna look through my inventory. Can I makeshift anything into a mask?
We have a bunch of them.
Yeah, we have cult
Not
masks.
that type of mask.
And let's have a go look around to see if there's any hidden passages around here.
Investigation check.
That's a +1. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Hit +3.
Backpack. I got a book. I got a crowbar. That's basically about
Well,
it.
there's a giant pair of doors directly behind you.
No, I don't have anything.
Whatever we do, I suggest it's nothing to try and figure this out.
What time of the day would it be?
Hard to tell where
roughly.
Would we have any clue?
Couple hours since you came underground, it was still came under dark, dusk.
I mean, I don't think there's any more undead at the moment. We can take a long rest and then try and figure a way out.
Yeah.
I also suggest send in the message now,
Yes.
because whatever they end up doing to get down here is going to take some time.
Alright.
we set up back in the room with the undead and the
Beds.
beds and things? Move them out of
There's
the way?
beds, so sure.
Build a fort just in case.
All right. So what are
Just
you
move
doing?
Sorry.
Do we move back to that room that I just pinged? Or the one further back again, so there's like only one door in?
I say the one door in so that way we can easily barricade the door and protect ourselves.
Mhm.
Alright.
We drag the beds in there too.
The beds would break if you tried to drag them.
Just take like, wait, are there blankets and that?
Yeah,
them?
somewhat musty and patchy, but
It would be softer than lying on the
lying on
stone.
the floor. Yeah.
Send the message to Kimi. Long rest. And during that long rest, I want to focus on this wand. Wait, no, I can't because I have not everything in tune to. Someone figure this out. Who has that spell?
Me.
Thank you.
All right. So what
He
happens?
ritually casts Identify on it and then gives Agnes the stone to tell her to send the message because she's doing this first.
Cool.
The sending
Wait, have
stone.
I got a limit to what I can say on this?
Yeah, it's same
Yes.
sending.
How many
You have to
words?
be-
25.
You have to be attuned to a sending stone now.
Do I?
No, you don't have to be attuned.
Cool.
25 words.
How many hours have we been
Can
going, by the
Sano
way?
hand the orb they found to Savangoan to ritually identify it?
Yep, Savingo can also identify the Iron Stone.
Yeah.
So, you send
Alright.
Jam, what message do you try and send to Kimi? I'll give Purple what she identifies. You guys essentially build a fort in the what was the common room where you found the stick. And you start.
Oh,
Right.
we
taking
also
long rest.
give. Can we also give her the stick?
Yes, no, you've already given her the stick.
Okay.
I would like to leave the basilisk heart on the altar.
Alright. Alright.
I will take it
So,
out of
Jam,
it.
what are you sending to
Give me a
Kimi?
minute.
He's thinking and writing.
Yep.
Come on,
Agnes
quickly.
would
It's
have done
half
this
past
without-
and I gotta get up and...
I know.
Yeah, I gotta get up early too. Yay.
How many hours we've been going?
About three and a half.
Dang.
Yeah, man. You can make it slightly long. 25. Give me the bloody message.
This is Agnes, trapped at bottom of cave, monster worshipping temple with eye and tentacles. No sign of anyone in charge. All seen, now dead.
Alright. As you hold the stone and send the message.
Did you forget to add we are stuck?
I said trapped at bottom of cave.
Oh, okay.
Nothing comes back.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Do I know if it got sent out?
As far as you're aware. You know what? Roll an Arcana check.
Oh.
I was worried about this.
Scrying can't go in, nothing comes out.
What Sono said.
Ha!
Whatever's stopping Kimi from being able to scry in is stopping from being able to talk out. And I will also give you with that the abjuration magic, which Lucian saw in the room with the weapons. Abjuration is the
That's-
magic of protection and blocking, and that includes divination.
Hmm.
Crap.
We need to spell magic.
And with that,
We'd need a very strong one.
oh yes, you will.
Wait,
Call it
No.
No,
illusioning.
wait.
I'll ask you about this later.
So,
Oof.
idiots and their dice.
So-
We shall see how this continues in the new
We're
year.
all fucked now!
Would
Unfortunately,
this be a
due
circumstance to call in the B team?
to
This
No.
would be very good.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, God
Oh.
damn it.
No, because I'd get down here and be trapped as well. Then we'd have
Pretty
two
much.
characters each trap.
And so, that is unfortunately it for us this year, due to traveling and such. We'll be able to have a campaign, a game of this particular campaign next on the 20th or the 27th. We will probably have other games with reduced numbers. But now I should really go sleep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
guys.
So we shall find out what happens next year, when we will also.
What the frick?
I don't know, but what I was going to say also, I will quickly find the exact date our first actual session was on, which I'm pretty sure Abby's actually got on her
I do. January 4th, 2018.
January.
We've done
So
40
our next session,
sessions
which will
this
be on the
year.
3rd of January, hopefully, if people are here, will be almost
One year
exactly
anniversary.
a day from when we first started playing this game.
Yeah. Going for 1 whole year, baby.
It'll be session 41. Not
Boy.
we've missed 11 sessions. Other people
Yeah.
not being able to make them and stuff like that, but 41 sessions is pretty decent. Really.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Watch 6 idiots, 1 dice.
Challenge of arrows.